And now, introducing Closing Time. One last call for interns, all they can't wait to get out of here. Closing Time. Papa Cass and Lil'Jordan have a celebratory beer. I will never see you two again because we aren't even really friends. I will never see you two again till you can both F yourselves. Oh yeah, he is Glenn Clark.
What the hell is going on this morning? You got to make sure we're all in the, because we got a lot of people here today, so we got to make sure we're all in the shots, and we got to move cameras. Hang on, you got to turn Stetka's mic on too.
This guy quits and then he just tells everyone to F
No
off.
doubt, man. Like, I'm waiting until he pulls an Amber Heard next week and he poops in our bed. Like, I'm waiting. Also, he's done with fading out the music. He's just turning it off.
It's senior day.
Fade? The hell with that.
There's senioritis going on right here.
I
fades music out.
I had faded it basically all the way down while singing.
Yeah, but you still let it fade. Like, it's still the way the music
I mean, you
works.
totally just ruined the fact that you were going to come in Friday with a nice Cleveland steamer on the middle of your desk, but...
Jesus. What a real...
Things have changed around here, Glenn.
My God, man.
It's weird
I don't
now.
know what happened. Maybe it's time for...
Your producer's more handsome than the last one, but
Yeah,
he's,
no,
also
that's
he's
true.
also a little meaner.
He's much meaner. Well, yeah, but he's gone. He's quitting.
Yeah, that's true.
God. Good morning. It's Glenn Clark Radio. I'm Glenn. He's Paul, and he is pissed. Andrew Stetka is here. It's good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you as well, Glenn.
We got a lot to deal with Andrew Stetka today.
Too much, in
Who's
fact.
flown across the country to get his back waxed and eat a tarantula, and then is flying home. He's literally going to be here for exactly 1 day. 1 day to do this. I said, "And you seen any of your old friends?" Nope. He was doing a Paul. F them. I said, "Well, you gonna golf in while you're here?" Nope. F it. Just here to do this.
They deserve hairy backed Andrew.
I
I can't show them
can't give him
shaved back Andrew.
You can't do that. All right, we'll get to that here in a bit. DL Hall is going to join us a little bit later on as well. God, what an awkward. The timing of this is going to be phenomenal. We'll have Andrew screaming in the background. So, DL, how close do you think you are to being ready to pitch? Just exactly the way that I wanted this to go. I'm looking forward to it. And it is indeed the final day for our two interns. Jordan, who I thought at one point had signed a lifetime contract. I thought that Lil'Jordan, we might just you take the microphone. That when you want to talk, there's a microphone to pass between the two of you. Cass, make sure Jordan's microphone is on because we're not good. All right, very good.
I'll be in from time to time. I'll be living locally.
Well, we're actually moving.
Huh.
We're moving to get away.
And they're
from
not
you.
giving you the new address either.
Actually, we're moving to Towson. So like,
I'll be in White Marsh. So.
Oh, look at you! I had a nice. Oh God, I had a wonderful bachelor pad in White Marsh for a while. Oh, I missed that house.
I'm right
Jordan,
near the,
scooch
Looney.
closer to Glenn.
Spoon. We're gonna spoon.
Yeah.
We're gonna do prom pitch.
Yeah.
Just do the show like that all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'll be right near the Loonies. So we'll.
I don't. We don't advertise.
I'll be right near unnamed bar.
We are really
That
not
Goonies.
good
They
at
still
that.
haven't learned.
I mean, this has been a year.
That new bar, Goonies.
Yeah, we've been for a year with
yeah,
him.
it's pretty bad.
And it still happens every time. I'm starting to wonder if he's getting cash under the table.
He
I'm
might be,
starting to
maybe.
wonder if he worked out a
Maybe.
deal with the Looney family. And so, old Joe Looney. that
Better
he
than the
was gonna-
Rooney family.
Well, I don't know. Actually, you could probably get a lot of money that way.
Good point.
So Jordan is it's gonna be the final young Utes, and then Cass is here, and Cass. So I guess maybe try to stand up and see if you can't show the YouTube and Facebook audience what your Bridgerton ball get up is for today. So you're gonna have to explain to me. I thought Bridgerton ball meant like puffy, way over the top.
So it looks like she's just ready to go to church.
Yeah, kind of looks like what you would wear on Easter.
Yeah.
I would never wear this to Easter.
I don't know. I don't believe it or not. I don't
say that.
I didn't make it to Easter this year.
Just look up, literally watch
No,
Bridgerton.
a lot of people are gonna be
Promise you.
surprised.
I got to be honest. Literally watch Bridgerton is the last thing on my list
Yeah.
of things to do.
Hang on a second. Let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up Bridgerton and just see Bridgerton dresses. Let's
Most
see.
of their dresses are not poofy. It's just like this.
Mm.
That's the freaking queen. It's the queen.
Do you not have those kind of aspirations to be queen?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you,
No, I want to
Andrew.
be the diamond.
What's the diamond?
The diamond is like the whole point of the show is the girls are getting like sent off to like marry and court whatever.
No.
And then the queen picks the diamond. Whoever the
Mm.
those aren't.
Yeah, I
those
needed some
aren't-
kind of wig
Look,
like
click
that, some kind of
picture right
headdress.
there, Jordan. Stop being biased right now to prove me wrong.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Final day. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. And similar but yes, go ahead, Jordan.
In my defense, the only episode of Bridgerton I watched was the one with the poofy dresses. So
It's one more episode than I watched.
I-
I just made an assumption that that's what it
I
was.
thought.
All right, so cast did the Bridgerton ball
I don't
get
know
up.
where you think I'm gonna find a ball gown and with
I
what money?
I don't know, but I was rooting for it. That's all. I was just rooting
You know what I
for
was
it.
rooting for you to dress up too, but I don't see it.
I told you if you found something for me, I would
Okay.
totally wear it. I said that. Said I'm not putting any effort in,
You
but
probably
if you
coulda-
got something for me,
probably
I'm
coulda
wearing
found
it.
something at the Woodgill.
What is I don't know what you're.
Oh, I tried to
Oh,
do
got
the-
it. No. I know what you were doing, and it just took me a second to figure out what it was. I'm
that
sorry.
happened yesterday too.
Yeah, caught it on the
See?
second bounce, right? Second
I'm trying to
bounce
teach
guy
Jordan a
over
thing
here.
or two before he gets out of
right?
here.
Yeah. That's how you say those types of things. And similarly, much like Ray J. John Paul, Andrew Stetka is going to take his shirt off. So it's very much it's exactly like
And
Bridgerton.
yeah, it'll look exactly the same.
It's
too,
exactly
trust me.
it's exactly the same. All right, so and by the way, John Proctor is also going to join us to perform the back waxing. That by the way, if you're all here, nobody's listening. So
I think he was overly excited to do that too, wasn't he?
I think he had to rearrange his schedule. I mean, like significantly rearrange his
That means a
schedule
lot that he would want to
in
inflict that kind of
order
pain.
to be here to wax your back today because Mrs. Stetka chose not to.
She didn't choose not to, just circumstances. You know, the whole flying across the country thing.
Oh, I don't
is-
understand why that. You think that's difficult? Like,
I mean, I did it. I don't
yeah, seriously. What? Like it's hard?
Yeah.
You got into Harvard Law? What? Like it's hard? Oh God. One of my favorite nights of my life was the night that I got hammered on absinthe in New Orleans and watched Legally Blonde 2 because I was so drunk I couldn't get to the remote. I was so paralyzed, crippling drunk from absinthe that I couldn't find the remote and stand up and get the remote to change the channel. So I just gave in and
Sure.
sat in the hotel room and watched Legally Blonde 2. My wife had fallen asleep. Our gay best friend had fallen asleep. I was just your boy, sitting up watching Legally Blonde 2 in a hotel room. One of my favorite nights of all time.
I'm sure that's why you didn't change the channel because you couldn't find.
I'm telling you,
sure.
I in fact attempted to wake both of them up and say, I can't fall asleep and I don't want to watch this. And then I just gave in. And I just said, wow, this is delightful.
Elle Woods
What a
took over.
delightful film. It's wonderful. I'm ready. Wasn't there a Legally Blonde 3?
I gotta
Or
be
was there
honest with
going to
you,
be
I
a
didn't know
Legally
there was a
Blonde
Legally
3?
Blonde 2.
There was
So-
definitely a Legally Blonde 2 Electric Boogaloo. That definitely was a thing that occurred.
She could go for a hot dog real bad.
What?
That's in the second one.
Is it?
They start talking about
Remember-
July 4th.
That's
and
the
Remember-
Jennifer Coolidge
Jennifer
line.
Coolidge. I could go for a hot dog
that's
real
right.
bad.
I remember I was hammered on absinthe.
I have a weird mind.
You have bets to pay off.
Yeah.
You are well later you're going to sing.
Sure.
We're going to perform a hero from the original Spider-Man
I like that
movie.
you said we are going to perform here.
Oh.
I am convinced. Yes.
By the way, Legally Blonde 3 comes out next Friday.
does
You
it
have to
really?
be kidding me, right?
It comes out next
I
Friday.
haven't seen a
Joking.
single. There's
There's
no
an
way.
it
actual-
says the initial release is May 20th, 2022.
I think that I don't think
Isn't
that's
Reese
real.
Witherspoon busy
would've-
enough?
They would have run a promo for it or something.
Like
Like,
a
we would have
trailer?
seen a
Look
trailer.
up
on-
Legally Blonde 3. It's the
I
first thing you see.
understand that, but I think that's a mistake.
Is it with Reese Witherspoon?
Yes.
Yeah.
it's- Mindy Kaling reveals why Legally Blonde 3 was delayed. Hang on a second.
Oh, if it's a Mindy
Uh,
Kaling project, I might actually be
Well,
interested.
hang on a
She's
second.
quite
Oh, now
talented.
it's pushed back to 2023 according to IMDb.
Yeah, that's it's
The initial release was next Friday.
Well, but I don't think it's even been fully made yet. I don't think they can put it in the theaters. I don't think it's going to happen. I will go see it though because I enjoy Legally Blonde 2 that much. I will go see Legally Blonde.
I guess
3.
I got to see 2 before I see 3.
I
I don't
want to
miss.
for
I don't want
continuity's
to miss
sake.
plot points.
100%. You definitely need to do that.
Actually,
Actually,
got to figure out what Elle Woods is.
I'm
up
going
to
to need to rewatch Legally Blonde 2 because clearly I don't remember much at all from the film. I'm going to have to do that.
That'll be next summer when I'm back. We'll
You-
go see
yeah,
Legally Blonde 3.
correct. My God. I'm going on a mandate with Simon Abdemariam to see Top Gun here in a couple weeks, so we can schedule ahead
Why is
of
it a
time.
mandate? Why can't you just call it a date?
Because I want to make it very clear the women aren't allowed.
Oh, that's
That's
fair.
what I was trying to make it very.
That's actually a good point.
We had a whole conversation about it. I said, my wife was like, I don't think I want to see it. I'm like, good news. You're not, because I'm going with Simon Abdemariam. We're going on a mandate. And then when I told her that, she got jealous and said, well, now I want to see it.
Tough.
And I said, no, I'm sorry. No women allowed. That's the way. This is a He-Man Women's Haters Club situation. Dear Darla,
I hate your stinking guts.
thank you. You are the scum between my toes. Love alfalfa. It's one of those situations. That's what we're dealing with here. And it's a classic. It's a classic He-Man woman hater situation. You are more nervous about consuming. So the tarantula has been sitting here. Do you want to go ahead and open it?
Yeah, I can open it. So
I wanna-
initially, this
I want
whole
to get
week,
a feel for
this whole week, I was way more nervous about the tarantula because
Right.
because of texture, not so much because of taste, but because of texture. And I think the last, 12 hours or so, I think that's flipped, and I'm way more nervous about the back waxing.
Ooh.
But
ooh.
We'll see. My wife had been saying you should be more nervous about the back waxing.
I think that was like there's pain that comes from the back waxing.
And like coming from someone who has had waxing done, she was like, "No, that's not fun. That's not a fun thing for you to have.
Oh, it's gonna
to
hurt.
go through."
Yeah, it's gonna be unpleasant. Is it sealed somehow?
Yeah, it's in
still
some kind of a
inside.
cup.
All right, let me see what this.
Okay.
Let me see
All
what
I have
this.
to say is the waxing is not that bad. Like, you'll be fine.
Have you ever had your back
Not
waxed?
my back.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit
legs are-
different.
Legs are similar.
This is not as big as I wanted it to be.
That's
Are
what
you
she said.
joking right now?
I was hoping to get a few responses. I was hoping you all maybe jump in a little
have
bit
no
on.
Man,
Sure, when that
I'm about to
comes
eat
out.
the damn thing. So
It's just not that big. This is like 2 bites.
yeah.
This is
hopefully.
in fact you'll probably put it all. Knowing what I know about you, you'll probably take it all in one.
That's also
you-
what she.
Yeah.
I've
Were,
just
were, were you
I know.
expecting like a 6-inch
I-
tarantula, like one of the ones from like Australia?
Look,
A lot of
I knew if Glenn was
lot of
providing it,
times.
it would not be 6 inches. Trust me.
A lot of times I'm expecting 6 inches and end up disappointed. Look, what are we doing? What is going on?
Living to
here?
win.
There's actually things that happen in sports that we need to discuss
Yeah.
too. Jorge Mateo, we're all very excited. So what do you think you're getting in this tarantula? What do you think that's going to be?
I don't know. It says it's.
What kind of flavor
salted.
did it say it
says
was?
seasoned with salt.
Seasoned with salt.
Ready to eat tarantula, seasoned with salt. No added colors or
Doesn't
preservatives.
it doesn't
oven-
have a significant smell
Well,
of
it's
any
in a-
sort.
it's in a plastic
I
bag.
know. Well, we can do this first. I
Oven
mean,
dry-
Proctor's not here
oven
yet.
dried, not fried. 100% natural ingredients.
We got to plan this around. So DL Hall's coming on at 10:40. You want to do this first?
Yeah, I can knock that out.
Oh God.
Allergen warning: crustaceans.
Wait, are you good? I mean, you eat crabs, right?
Yeah.
So we're
I'm just
good.
reading.
Yeah.
It's
I
made
mean-
in Thailand.
Oh well, that's good. I don't know what that does for us exactly.
I'm just reading.
I'm
the
just reading the various facts about this.
best before. It has an expiration date.
Oh, when is it?
Best before December 23rd.
Of last year. Oh, that's too.
No,
that's
we're-
too
we're
bad.
good there.
That's too bad. Just got
It's a
it
fresh
under the wire.
tarantula.
So, Cass, you wouldn't like have a bite.
I'll break off a little leg for it if you want. It'll be
I
crunchy.
would literally rather jump off this building.
$20.
Well, the building's only like
no,
a
you would have to
three-story
pay me
building.
at least $500 for me to even take $100.
$100.
$100. You'd give me $100.
To split it.
I'm broke. That sounds really. To split it.
Yeah, it's not
No,
big. It's
you
you're
said
gonna have a bite like that
no.
big.
Oh my god.
It's like
All
a
right,
potato.
we're
it's
not.
like
We're
a-
not. You know what? No.
It's
Because
like
that gets
potato
Stetka
chip.
out of his punishment. I'm
It's like
sorry.
potato
I'm
chip.
sorry.
Okay.
It gets Stetka out of his punishment if I do that. So I'm not going
Does he
to.
have to eat the whole thing?
Yes.
It's not that big.
It's not. It's tiny.
It's a spider. It's a tarantula. Y'all are like crazy.
What do you think is worse, the half watermelon slathered in mustard or the tarantula?
It's just a lot of
In
food.
fact, it's already broken.
Oh, hang on. Let me smell it. I want to smell it. We'll pass it around. It has no distinct.
I have a
Oh
feeling
yeah, I
it's
do want.
gonna be
I
like
do
a-
want a lot of pictures and video today, Jordan, for the Twitter and the. Can you do that for me? Can you
He's
get
got
some
senioritis.
pics? Jordan's also.
Everybody's got senioritis.
He's not hungover. He's still drunk.
Yeah, still drunk.
Jordan is not. He is playing quite hurt this morning. He's. Hang on a second. Yeah. The microphone. Do the microphone.
My girlfriend texted me that apparently last night
Yeah.
I told her dad that I was buying him Ravens Dolphins tickets.
Well, that's sweet of
so
you.
now I'm going to the Ravens Dolphins.
That's very
game.
sweet of you.
Yeah.
Look at you. You are a sweetheart.
Cass, there's a little leg that broke off.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to just
I'm not. No,
look,
I'm
look
not.
right there.
Yeah.
Just a leg.
Yeah, just a leg.
Just broke off.
No.
No.
There's an
No.
even smaller piece of a leg.
All right.
You
All
wanna?
right. Yeah.
She didn't get all dressed up to
Hold
eat
up.
spiders.
Hold up the
Thank
tarantula.
Thank you. Great point.
I'd like to
You want it
recreate.
here?
Can we recreate the scene from Home Alone? Can we put it on your face?
I mean,
Can we do
it's
that?
not really gonna.
That's what she said.
Well, you'd have to lean your face back. You're gonna have to. No. You have to like lean. I want to recreate the entire scene from Home Alone. Can you
it's
do that?
broken apart because it's
But
dry.
I did. But just to put it, we could put both pieces on there. We got 6 people in this room. We can somehow figure out a way to do it.
See, the part I'm nervous about
What are you nervous
is
about?
the hair.
Yeah, the hair's a bit much.
There's
The
no-
hair's a
look-
bit
look
much.
at
You
it.
want? Yeah, take
Can
a
we
good,
wax
take a
the
nice look.
tarantula too?
We might need to
We
do
might
that.
need to do that.
Might
Take a
need to
look.
wax the
See the hair on it?
tarantula. You're not. You sure?
I just want to.
You sure?
I think Cass is going to be more queasy than I am.
Oh, I think we should put a puke bucket over there. I'm not kidding. I think we should put a puke bucket on that side of the table.
For me or her?
For her, not for you. I'm not worried about you.
I'm
I
the
think,
one that's actually got to eat.
I think it's going to be unpleasant, but I think that you're a champ. I knowing you.
After what I ate last season.
Yeah,
last
that's right.
year
The
in
tuna
this,
fish sardine juice.
in
Come on, I
this-
really want to create the Home Alone picture.
Okay.
All right, it's very important to me that we recreate the Home Alone picture. All right, hang on
Ooh,
a second.
hold on, I
But
just
you got to
caught- I
put.
just caught a whiff of it.
You kind of got. Oh yeah, you find something
No,
there?
it just smells like
Put
dried
it. No, you don't put
salt.
it on both sides. Just put them together. Make it look like it's one tarantula on one side of your
I'm
face.
afraid it's going to break apart even further.
All right, hang on a second. Let me.
Alright.
This is.
Do
This
this
is.
qui- do this quick
this
because I'm
is-
not a seal.
Oh
but-
damn it! You're not a. You gotta make like a panic face. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. All right, it's
Yeah,
not.
I'm not an actor.
It wasn't perfect. You're no Daniel Stern, but we'll
I'm
deal with
certainly
it.
not.
We're the wet bandits. The wet. Shut up, Marv. That's the entire situation. Are you going to attempt to put it all? Are you going to try to take that whole thing down at once?
No, I think I'm going to do half of it.
You're doing a
I
half
think,
and
I think
half.
I'll do half and half.
All right. Oh God.
This is big.
Yeah.
I'll do the smaller piece first.
Okay.
The legs.
Oh.
I'm a little nervous now.
Chew into
Do you
the
want
mic.
us
We
to-
wanna- We want to hear the
Now that
crunch.
the moment is here, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. We definitely need you to chew into the mic. That's for sure. Now there. Oh God.
Oh, he's going for it.
Oh, the crunch is a bit much. Oh.
It's extremely dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it taste like?
Death.
No, it tastes like dried styrofoam. Like,
What? No. What?
it's not good. Trust
Well,
me.
yeah, I'm sure it's not good. Is there any do you taste meat
No,
of any sort?
No, I actually need, like, I'm going to have to, like, it's just drying out my mouth so much.
I mean, you got a little bit of a cottonmouth situation going on
Yeah.
because of this tarantula. Jordan, get the man some water, please.
I got some water.
Oh,
right
he's
here.
got some water. All right, he's okay.
I'm trying to, like, see if
You
there's any
can't. You
taste
need to
it.
swallow it before you wash it down.
Well,
though.
I need to wash it down because it's not going to go down. It's that dry. That's the problem. I have it in my mouth.
I want to make an I can't spare the saliva joke from Arrested Development. You all right?
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
But what is it? What is it like? Explain it.
It's like it literally tasted like I ate a dried piece of some kind of like styrofoam or cardboard. Like it's not it's
It's like a plate of dirt. Or,
yeah,
or, s-
very
or something.
very yes, very ground like earthy taste.
There's no distinct flavor of any sort.
No.
Do you
Oh,
taste the various parts of the
yeah,
spider?
now that you say that,
Yeah,
I'm getting
that-
I'm getting leg.
Your leg. That when I had to eat.
They're in the teeth.
When I had to eat the crickets or whatever it was, when I had to eat the crickets, I had a leg situation
You
going
sure?
on for a day. Yeah, Cass,
It's
there's
just dry. I'll break off a little leg for you.
yeah, right. Just one leg. One leg.
Not for free.
Well, hang on. What is it that you're looking for exactly? I bought pizza for everybody today.
Okay, that's fair.
Look, there's just a little. Pop that.
One leg.
Pop that in
One
and chew on it.
leg.
Chew on
One
it. It's not even
leg.
really a leg. It's like a half of a.
One leg, Cass. One.
She's looking to me for support here.
Yeah,
about to-
right?
I can see she's about to reach her hand out for it, so I'm just gonna hold that there. You're not gonna taste anything. You'll be able to tell people you ate the limb of a tarantula. That's a cool story.
Yeah, right. You might never have an opportunity like
I'm
that
still
ever
here.
again.
I just ate half the damn
Right,
thing, so-
yeah.
I ate an entire half watermelon covered in mustard yesterday. You
She
can
put her
eat
hand
Oh
down
God!
and has it.
Oh God! Cass, for those of you that aren't with us on video, Cass panicked and dropped the leg of the tarantula. I always forget that there are people that just listen to the show and not watch. Hey, John Proctor's here. Look who showed up. Hey, look who's here. Holy S. That's what they used to say at the piano bar when somebody would walk in. It was a good bit. I always liked it. Cass, are you going to do it? Are you going to?
I need a second.
It's not great.
You need a second?
Yeah,
Give the. Does she have the
You want a
microphone?
little leg?
I need a
Cass is
second.
about to eat a
I
little
just need
leg.
a second.
I am.
See, John Proctor's jumping in.
John Proctor also. We had a Carolina Reaper pepper.
Look, John just went right for it.
God.
Didn't even wait.
He didn't even wear a rubber. What the hell? Yeah, God. He's got 2 kids.
This show's gotten
I don't know what's going on.
NC-17
We gotta rein this thing back in. So how about that Ravens schedule, huh?
No,
How
we're
about-
not talking about that.
How about that? Cassie, are you gonna do it?
He has a whole other piece. Let him go.
And then you're just gonna think that we're gonna forget about you.
And
Let's do it at the same time.
Yeah. You can cheers. You can toast to each other. Hang on.
You're
Say
making
it-
way more out of this. I have to eat the. This is the butt. Here.
You're making a whole lot out
He
of
has to eat the
nothing.
ass end of a
The
tarantula.
ass end is next for me, so this is actually I'm a little nervous.
face.
about
It's a
what
face
this'll-
down, ass up situation that we're dealing with here
I really
on the
don't know.
tarantula.
I
What?
don't know if I can do that.
Stetka eats ass. So there we go.
I have heard that.
Just, we handed Jordan the mic for that.
Only
What
with a
is
little
the-
only with a little hair on it.
What is this show?
I don't know.
What is it?
You're in,
It says Glenn
it's your-
Clark
it's your
Radio
name
on it. I know.
so, yeah.
I know. All right, Cass, come
Cass,
on.
you ready? Let's go.
You can do this. I believe in you. Cass.
You literally
come on.
have the
Cass.
tiniest. You literally have the
I
tiniest.
watched that.
part.
Cass.
You can
Cass,
just swallow it real quick.
Cass. You've got a whatever energy drink this is here to wash it down with. You can do this. I believe in you. Somebody get pictures and video of Cass eating the leg.
I don't even want to pick it up.
Come on, Cass.
Just throw it back like a pill.
Hang on a second.
I didn't do the tuna and sardine juice, but having tasted the tarantula, I would take that over the tuna and sardine juice without. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
100%.
It has hair on it.
It's okay.
Oh, is it in her mouth?
No, it's
She's
right
just-
here. She
I thought
touched
I
it.
thought she did it.
You can do this.
Come on,
I believe
I'm
in
gonna
you.
go too. Here we go. Ready?
Yes. Here's Andrew Stetka is going to eat the other half of his.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, she's
Bottoms up.
Okay, do it. That crunch is so overwhelming. It's an overwhelming crunch.
Oh, the crunch.
She ate a leg. She
Not
ate
even
a
like
leg.
it was like that big.
Spider, I don't even understand. Like that's like.
I'm proud of you, Cass.
I'm proud of you,
I'm
too.
very proud of you. I'm
You did
very
it.
proud
It's
of
your
you.
last day. You owed
Way
us
to
this.
go. Way to go. Stetka, I'm not remotely proud of you. But Cass, well, because you had to do it.
It's not good.
You didn't have a choice.
This piece was a way bigger.
Cassidy, well done. Well done.
It's not good.
All right. So we've gotten that out of the way. We're still gonna wax Andrew Stetka's back. Let's do our Minuteman. Let's get to that. Let's actually talk a little bit. You okay?
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a
So dry.
Is there gonna be a reversal?
No, I don't think so.
You sure?
If I didn't puke during the tuna and sardine juice, I don't think this will.
All right. Hey, Proctor, you ever waxed a back before? I have not. Oh, this is gonna be good. Hey, quickly, Steka, for the viewers at home,
Yeah.
try to stand up and show off.
Oh, you want that now?
Yeah,
You that show
I just
now?
want people to see what it is that we're working with, and then we'll talk some Orioles here for a second.
Is it worth it?
What's that?
If it's like his arm, then holy yes.
Yeah, okay, but I was not like
So here's the thing. I have very blondish red hair.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able
God.
to.
Is it as thick as your beard?
No, it's not as thick as the
I
beard.
couldn't tell if
But you
Cass was
can't-
reacting to you, to the
Well,
spider or your
you
back
know,
hair.
if the spider didn't make her, yeah.
Yeah,
this might.
right. Poor Cass. It's a good thing it's her last day because we might.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is.
There's
I
a
see
little.
it.
There's a little something going on there. There's a little something going on. So
I think there's a lot more than you even realize.
There might be.
It's a
There might
blondish
be.
red hair, so you can't quite
So
see it.
Proctor is going to wax Andrew Stetka's back because when I said, "Would you like to wax Andrew Stetka's back?" and John Proctor said, "Oh hell yeah!" He was very excited about the prospect of coming in here and being the one to deliver the violence.
See, I feel like the hard part is over. I thought that was going to be worse. I mean, it was not good. Don't get me wrong.
right. Oh!
No, we're good.
Oh! If you
You
puke,
want
I'm going to
the
say the
reversal.
same thing that I said yesterday. If you're going to puke, you do it on the air. Got it?
Oh, I know. Trust me.
All right.
I've been through this.
Yeah, I know
before.
you're a veteran. You're a veteran of this industry. All right, very good. If you're gonna die, Cass, are you gonna puke?
No,
Poor
I'm just traumatized.
She didn't even have the. She didn't
Oh,
even have the
God.
strength to lift the mic up.
Oh God, I'm worried about
You
Cass
ate
now.
like you ate like a fingernail of
And
that
that's
thing.
fine. But
It was not even a
I
lot.
didn't have to.
No,
It's
true.
Okay?
You didn't have
It's
to.
true.
I just swallowed a
You didn't.
spider leg.
You didn't have to, but you did.
But you want to know something? When I see spiders, I cry. I get people to get them
I-
for me. So the fact
trust
that
You
me.
know what? You are.
Guess
you're-
what?
creepy crawler leg
Guess what, Cass?
creeps me out.
Same. My wife takes care of the spiders in our house. All right, I don't deal with
It's a
that.
Mrs.
He just
Stetka
eats 'em.
issue. Correct.
Yeah.
She kills him, he
I,
eats him.
I would really like it in like a week. Andrew Stetka was like, I might be a spider guy.
I mean, this whole thing got started
Also-
because of Spider-Man.
Yeah, what is the chance you turn into Spider-Man because of this?
That would be,
that would be awesome.
That would
right?
be a
That'd phenomenal. That'd be a
That would be
phenomenal way for this to
delightful.
go. All right, let's try to talk a little bit of sports this morning. This is brought to you by the Baltimore Police. Join a proud new generation of Baltimore Police. Make an active difference in your community. Start with competitive wages and excellent benefits on day one. Join for good. BPDrecruit.org. The Orioles won another series. Took 2 out of 3 in St. Louis. To explain what might matter, here is our 1-minute man, Paul Valley.
All right, so I get that St. Louis is struggling, but that's a good baseball team. And the Orioles to go out there and take 2 or 3 from a good baseball team that was in the playoffs last year and 8 of the last 11 years, that matters. The fact that Brian Baker got the start as a reliever and went 2 1/3 innings, gave up 1 hit with 3 strikeouts. Aiken comes in after him 2 2/3 with 7 strikeouts in 5 innings between your first 2 relievers. And that bullpen, which has been the strength of the Orioles team this year, really putting it together to come out with a win. When you think about what the Orioles
We
had,
have to stop for a second. Is our video still on the coming soon screen?
no,
Why is it showing that right here?
because hang on.
We got a small issue. Oh, did I hit play? I got a message from Brian Powell.
The,
I got a message.
the Brian
from-
Powell message was 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago.
Okay, all right. So
He
we
was being impatient. It was at like 10:01.
Okay, all right. I got very nervous there. We've had a rough week. I'll let you. Hang on. Why did you turn off Stekka's microphone? Why did you not like him?
No, I turned it off because of all the
Oh,
echo.
everybody. Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha,
I
All right,
muted,
sorry.
uh,
Sorry. I got very nervous. I'm sorry. We've had a rough week. I'm not sure if you're aware. It's been a rough week for us. All right. Continue.
All right, so it matters because when you look at what the Orioles had going into that game yesterday, 1 bench player, and it was a backup. It was Chirinos, their other catcher, and then they had a bullpen game because they didn't have a starter that could make that start. They didn't want to start Keegan Aiken. They want to keep him in the same role he's in. The fact that they go out there and still pull out a victory, get their 4th straight series without a series loss, it was an impressive feat. It was one of the more impressive victories. Look, they didn't light up the scoreboard, but the pitching stood out. Mateo hit a home run, proving maybe he is a piece for this team moving forward.
Yeah,
Lil'Jordan's happy.
you told him to take Gutierrez.
Yeah. And Gutierrez.
The baseball guy over here.
Gutierrez homered in his first game at AAA Norfolk the other
Oh,
day.
good.
So
How's that help your fantasy team? Not at all.
I don't-
Not at all.
I don't think he listened to me though because he's very happy about Mateo.
Yes,
But
because
look,
I told him to take Mateo.
look, the team's just playing really good baseball right now, and it matters for what you have coming up.
So, look, yesterday, Andrew, you were down in St. Louis for the series this week.
Yeah, I went to all 3 games, and that was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, taking 2 out of 3
Yeah.
from that
Yeah, good
from
baseball
that
team,
club,
yes.
and I'll tell you what, the fans there were like, "What the hell just hit us?"
Right.
Like they were like, "What happened?"
Yeah, this is supposed to be. This is like you're scheduling your homecoming opponent.
Pretty much.
Was when you schedule the
Yeah,
Orioles.
they even did. Honestly, they did like yesterday. They did kind of like a St. Louis Browns day, honoring they had some former St. Louis Browns there. It was kind of like a
I don't.
weird little homecoming.
That's
thing.
awkward.
Yeah,
That's
it was
very
weird.
awkward.
But it was
It's
it was
true.
cool. It was a cool week to be out there and see the performances. I mean,
Well, I'm
Bradish the
super
other
excited
night-
about Rylan Bannon. I mean, I am
Hitting his first on the first pitch he saw
Yeah.
in the major leagues.
made a hell of a defensive play in the
By the
Coming back
way,
up.
Whenever Stetka, whenever
we're
I
fine.
see that, I get very excited.
I definitely have. Like,
He's definitely
some-
pulling legs out of his teeth.
pulling like hair and legs out of my teeth,
100%
for
that's
sure.
happening.
No, Bannon. By the way, you see him.
Get Cass a puke bucket.
You see
Get
him
her
in
a
person.
puke
Rylan
bucket.
Bannon is like smaller than I am. Like he is a tiny dude out there.
He's like 5'8".
Yeah, he's 5'8". He's listed at I think he's listed at 180, but I don't even know if
Jesus.
he's that.
Wow, that's
I
like
mean,
smaller than Jeff Rebele.
He's tiny out there, and it was kind of cool to see him.
That is
you
neat.
know,
That is neat.
impress.
That is neat. Look, man, it's fun. I'm with everybody else. It's fun. I don't know what it means. I'm not. The thing where we want it to be the moment, you're not getting me to do that. Still, you're not getting me there. But I understand that at some point, At some point, if it continues, it is.
I've been saying it on the bat around for a year now about Adley Rutschman and Grayson Rodriguez, and the brand of baseball that the Orioles played from 2018 really through last year is not a brand of baseball you want to expose your top prospects to. You want to put them in an environment where they can succeed and be competitive. And at the very least, what the Orioles are doing right now is providing the right kind of baseball to add their prospects to. And like Mike Bordick said yesterday, it's basically now you're bringing these guys up, and they're going to trickle in here, starting with Rutschman, and it's basically you can start to build around that team. And that's what you really have to take from it, is that the Orioles are playing better baseball just in time for their top prospects to get here to be able to play better baseball.
And I hope it continues. That's the one thing that I'm concerned about, is that we are overreacting to what is a pleasant 3-week stretch, 2-week stretch, whatever it is, and that this is not really sustainable. That's what I'm concerned about. Now, there's no certainty that this is not, again, what it's going to be for the next couple of months. But I'm concerned that we're overreacting and not being practical, that the likelihood, particularly of these pitchers continuing to pitch at this level. Jordan wants to be a number one Mr. Orioles man over here.
The O's are electric right now.
You're drunk, Jordan.
No,
You're drunk.
maybe.
Put the foam finger down.
Yeah,
He's actually drunk.
Don't know, but
Thanks for bringing in the Old Bay vodka, pal. Thank you.
It's
not like I want to try it.
That would have washed down the tarantula. Really
Would have
easily.
helped.
Hayes is playing out of his mind right now.
Yes.
Mateo
He went
is
0 for the
turning
series
into-
in St. Louis.
What's that?
He went 0 for the series in St. Louis.
But Jordan's drunk. Settle down.
Yeah.
let him go.
He helped my fantasy team out big last
Yeah,
week. So
yeah, last
I'll
week.
take
So
it.
that
What-
matters.
what do you
He
got?
also scared the hell out of me yesterday, sliding into first. I thought he broke his wrist.
Yeah, that
I
was-
did too.
And,
I did too.
And apparently he just he got cleated on the back of his hand and has a laceration. But he scared me because he when you saw that moment, he threw down his helmet in anger. Like you thought, oh no, Austin Hayes did something again. I think the thing that's coolest about this right now, though, with what's going on with them, is that you're seeing them just play decent fundamental baseball. As long as they don't start to slide into the stupid mistakes, the dumb errors. I mean, we've seen a lot of dumb errors already this season from this team, and they're still okay. I'm not looking for wins as much as I'm looking for good performances and good baseball, and that's as long as that continues.
And we talked about that yesterday.
I can
right?
be encouraged by that at least.
Yes.
You don't want to see stuff like what the Cardinals did at the end of the game yesterday. Like that's something that like what the Orioles would do
no doubt.
in the past.
No
and
doubt.
As long as you can avoid dumb stuff like that, I can.
Yes,
at
this
least
goes
be
back to the
encouraged.
argument of show me that there is whenever to my friend up in New York who always gets mad when I say this, that there's a there. It's the I get it. There no way do I think this team is going to be competing for something of significance, but show me that there is something, that this is starting to bear an amount of fruit. I think it also matters the subtext that we've discussed a couple times throughout the year is that there's an evaluation of Brandon Hyde that's going on.
Sure.
And this is showing that maybe Brandon Hyde is worthy of sticking around and being the guy. The thing about him, as I keep saying, the thing where his contract doesn't end at the end of the year is irrelevant. You typically fire managers before they get into the final year of their contract. That's not normally the way that it works. You're probably going to have to give him a real extension at some point. And if they continue to be competitive, not winning the AL East, competitive, he will probably have that chance.
Do you think Bradish is legit?
It's way too early for me to be able to make that type of
It's been 3
proclamation,
starts. You
right?
can't-
I think he
go
has the
there.
chance to be legit. 100. I feel more strongly about Bradish because of his stuff than I do about, say, Tyler Wells right now. Like Tyler Wells, maybe, but Bradish, I feel just because we know his stuff, I feel more likely that he can be that guy. But we've seen a million pitchers with good stuff come up and have some decent starts and not be able to sustain that in Baltimore.
And
over
by the way,
years.
Bradish doesn't have to be legit. He has to be a 3rd or 4th starter. Like,
as long
yes.
as
But putting the expectations on him like that is no. Just let him go out and continue to do his thing.
Yep.
And there's a lot of room for growth everywhere, not just on the field, but like you mentioned with the manager. I mean, there's a lot of people can continue to improve and continue to if they can play the fundamentals and not make the dumb errors and just play decent baseball like they've been playing these last few weeks. I don't think that 70 wins is out of the question. Like they could.
No, it's not out of the question.
And I'm not saying that that's great.
No, but it's
that's
right. It's the idea of
progress.
progress.
It's the idea of
Yep.
building something and building, building that next block to where you want to go from here.
I agree with that. Now, let's briefly touch on the other subject, which is the fact that here we are, it's Friday, and we still don't know when Matt... I keep saying Matt Wieters. My God, I got a problem. It's the third time this week I've done that. We still don't know when Adley Rutschman is going to be at the Major League level. At this point, I think we're all going to work under the assumption that means it ain't Monday. And Dan Connolly essentially told us as much in his column yesterday at The Athletic and laid out, when we were talking about, hey, what are the reasons... So he laid out a few of those reasons. Said the organization likely wants to see Rutschman play several games, maybe 4 or 5 at catcher in a week-long period, including some back-to-backs before promoting him. Pointed out that as they played an afternoon game yesterday, that was the MLB TV game that everybody was watching, that he's likely to back-to-back catch tonight after playing in an afternoon game yesterday. So that would be a first look at that. The Orioles also want to make sure he's fully healthy. Rutschman missed spring training with a right tricep strain and is basically in the second week of his personal spring training game schedule. They've eased him back with Rutschman playing in 12 games since April 26th. And then the third that he brings up is the fact they wanted to see him have more offensive success at AAA. And he did hit a home run yesterday, so that's a positive sign. But he pointed out that after going 11 for 25 between Aberdeen and Bowie, going into yesterday, he was 3 for 16 at Norfolk. Now, I don't think that doesn't, again, given that this is a rehab assignment and not part of the gradual plan, that was not as concerning to me. And I'd be willing to say 1 home run yesterday, we're good. Like, I did not need to see Adley Rutschman dominate AAA pitching again. He's on a rehab assignment, right? Like, I'm not as concerned. Plenty of guys go on rehab assignments and don't rip the cover off the ball. If Adley Rutschman, this was his first taste of AAA competition and he was getting overwhelmed, I'd be a bit more concerned, but he faced AAA competition. The point of AAA is that you're facing major leaguers, right? Like, that's the value of being at the AAA level, is that you're facing major leaguers. He got up there last year, and he feasted on AAA pitching for a short time frame. It wasn't overwhelming. I do not share in that particular concern. I'm not saying it's a nothing, but if that's what they're thinking about, I would not be making a decision based on the fact that he was off to a slow start at AAA. Yeah. He's on a rehab assignment. Like, this is a different conversation altogether. Is he healthy enough to catch 70 to 80% of the time? I do think is a fair question that they need an answer to. I don't know how long you wait on that, right? Like, what good is it doing you to have Adley Rutschman stay down there? The other side of it is the part that I'm still bothered by. And I'm just, again, I know this is an awkward, somebody won't like that. Somebody needs to say something.
Yep, 100%.
Somebody needs to say something.
This May 16th date has been floating out there for weeks.
And it's not their fault.
But they need to address it.
I want to make that abundantly clear. It is not the Orioles' fault that Orioles fans have all circled Monday as being the day that Adley Rutschman would be here. And this is unprecedented that they would comment on a rumor that they have nothing to do with. But this is unprecedented. And it is. I know this is awkward.
No, it's not awkward at all. I get exactly what you're saying, and it's almost like I would like for that to happen as well. But you just made the point against it as well. Like, it's
not against it. I understand why they don't feel like they have to.
Right.
But this is you have to acknowledge what you're dealing with. You have an entire fan base that has been over one thing.
They're on the leash.
Yes.
You got to let them off the leash eventually. Let them run through the park.
You got to recognize it. You have to see what's going on and do something about it. I know John Angelos was supposed to go on 105.7 The Fan yesterday. Ended up canceling it. Like, somebody needs to say something. Somebody needs to address this and say, guys, we want you to come to the ballpark on Monday. We'd love to have you there, but it's not going to be Adley Rutschman's first game.
They're also really, we don't know if Rutschman is still, like you said, with the injury thing. I don't know how long that thing's taking. I mean, we just don't know.
I understand that, but you're 3 days out at this point. You know whether or not it's going to be Monday.
Yeah,
you can still say, hey, we don't know. We don't know exactly when it's going to be. We're being as honest as we can with you. We can't tell you yet what the date is, but what we can tell you is it's not Monday.
Yeah.
And we just want to be upfront, and we want to work with you. We want to work with our customers. We want to work with our fans, and we all want to be together on this. And it's a very simple thing to do, to have someone be the one to make that statement, whoever it is. Like I said before, you can go on your own in-house broadcasting network and say it. You have a radio partner that you can go on with and say it. Whatever it is that you want to do, whoever that you think that role, if it's Mike Elias, if it's whoever it is, somebody needs to be the one to speak to the fan base and say, hey, we are aware. We hear you. We know what you guys are talking about. We know a bunch of you bought tickets to Monday night, and we can't wait to see you at the ballpark. But we don't want to lie to you. We don't want to bamboozle you. We don't want you to think that when you bought your ticket, you're going to get to see Adley Rutschman on Monday. Because we want to work with you. We want to be in on this with you guys. That's it. That's all. It's not the end of the world. It's not a very big deal. It's not they are not horrible people for having not done it. It's not any of those things. It's just it's like what I said about the Adam Jones thing. Just fix it. That's it. There's no need for name calling. There's no need for any of this other crap. Just fix it. And it's the same thing I say today. Just do it. Just have somebody come out and say something. We know at this point. If we don't know, it's a bigger problem, right? Like that's a failure in marketing and a failure in business strategy that you get to Friday and you don't know whether or not your once-in-a-lifetime prospect is going to be playing baseball on Monday. That's a bigger problem. You got to be working hand in hand to have a strategy and a plan. So you got to know one way or the other what's going on, and you just need to make sure that you're communicating with the people that care. Work together. Don't be, hey, this isn't our problem. I get it. Nobody's saying it is. Nobody's saying that this is your fault, that everybody has assumed that Monday would be the day that Adley Rutschman would play baseball. Nobody is saying that. It is not your fault. But it exists, and you're the only people that have power over it at this point. So just help us out. That's it. That's all I'm asking for is just a little bit of assistance for the fan base in, hey, can't wait to see you. We're going to have a great series against the Yankees on Monday night. I don't know if you guys have noticed, we're playing really good baseball. And we're offering $4 tickets again. There's a lot of good things going on at the moment. Great reason for you to want to come to the game anyway. We just don't want you to think that it's a bait and switch. We don't want you to think that we are promising you one thing and then you're not going to get that. That's all. That's all that you got to do. Should we take a breek? You're the producer, man. You tell me.
Let's take a break. I'm gonna text John during the break.
Right. Had this happen already once this week. All right, today's show is also brought to you by, this one's brought to you by Simply the Bets every Tuesday at 11:40 a.m. and Weekend at Bookies every other Thursday. How'd you do last week? How do we? We
didn't do great last week.
Oh boy. We'll try again next week.
We will.
I did not do great this week at all. Oh, and by the way, I had about 6 tennis parlays that were coming together yesterday. Only required one thing to happen. Rafael Nadal not blow a set lead on clay. And he did. Had about 6 tennis parlays that came unglued by Rafael Nadal. Not been a good week for your boy. All right, we'll come back in. I hope the DL Hall's joining us. I know that Andrew Stetka is getting his back waxed. And John Proctor's got to quit. I do want to talk palindromes at some point today. I am the king of the palindromes, I learned this week. All right, that's all on the way. It's Glenn Clark Radio. Sports fans, the wait is over. The all-new FanDuel Sportsbook is now open at Live Casino and Hotel in Hanover, Maryland. This is your chance to win big right in your own backyard. Bet on every sport with self-service kiosks and watch all of the action from the best seat in the house. Make every moment more at the all-new FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel in Hanover. Please play responsibly. Gambling problem? Please call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit mdgamblinghelp.org.
That first sip. That first bite. Start your day off right with a delicious breakfast at Royal Farms. Choose from a fantastic selection of fresh Royal Farms breakfast sandwiches and top it off with a rich hot cup of the freshest coffee in the world. At Royal Farms, breakfast is available day and night. It's the freshest breakfast in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Baseball is back, and so is the spring seasonal menu at Glory Days Grill. Start with the opener, flash-fried pork belly with our popular Korean No. 2 sauce, and take a bite out of the Crunch Burger, topped with home run sauce, white American cheese, and house-made chips. It also features irresistible options like a baseball-cut sirloin with blue cheese, grilled shrimp with garlic butter, and a strawberry salmon salad. And then there's the closer, the Cracker Jack sundae with a waffle, ice cream, and Cracker Jack. snacks. This menu will be going, gone at your neighborhood Glory Days Grill. GloryDaysGrill.com to find out more. Great food, good sports.
The 2022 baseball season is in full swing, and the future is brighter than ever for your Baltimore Orioles. I'm Paul Valley.
And I'm Zach Goodman.
And together we bring you the Bat Around every Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon with everything you need to know about the Orioles and baseball as a whole. From veterans like Cedric Mullins, Austin Hayes, and Ryan Mountcastle,
To young stars like Adley Rutschman, Grayson Rodriguez, and DL Hall.
we've got you covered for every game, every pitch.
And every debut.
You can watch us at youtube.com/PressBoxOnline and Facebook.com/PressBoxSports, or you can listen at PressBoxOnline.com/radio. So join us live on the Bat Around every Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon right here at PressBox Sports.
The Toyota Tacoma comes in a wide range of models and trim lines. You can choose the perfect Toyota to reflect your unique personality and driving habits. Check out buyatoyota.com for deals on new Tacomas from your local Toyota dealer today.
If you miss anything, don't forget that you can find whole shows later on Spotify, Apple, or Amazon Podcast. It's Glenn Clark Radio.
All right, we'll figure out when DL Hall maybe. The good news today is we booked literally no other guests, so whenever he can jump in with us, we'll have DL Hall hop in this morning. Orioles' top pitching prospect, and right now with the Norfolk Tides, we'll make our trip down there. In the meantime, we're gonna do the other part of this. Andrew Stetka, of course. Plug your podcast. Your plug what all. Yeah.
If people are Tottenham Hotspur fans,
Both of you.
I do a
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspur podcast, the Tottenham Depot. You can follow us at Tottenham Depot.
I thought it was Tottenham Podspur for a little while. I like
it
that.
was.
I like that.
That went away.
Oh.
That was there's a long story involved that I can tell you off the air, but that podcast no longer exists.
Hang on a second. What John?
I'm going to put Jordan to work because these need to be rubbed between your hands to warm the wax up for 20 to 30 seconds each. So you can do that.
Yeah, I do trust that Jordan can handle rubbing things.
Just between your hands, Jordan.
Yeah, not between your legs. Why is it down there?
Pull them up.
All right. So Andrew Stetka is here, and when we were deciding, so I guess we should have reset the table. What the penance that he's paying off today is from our football picks contest from last year.
Yes.
He is now a two-time loser.
Yes.
Because he lost in 2019 as well, and had to eat the tuna or do the tuna fish sardine shots off the ice luge.
What did you have to do last year?
The peanut butter mayonnaise sandwiches.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and I still can. Oh, I told Paul yesterday. I'm pretty sure blood came up when I was puking those things out.
You really.
On the strips here, the Derek Zoolander wax strips, it says don't use if you're diabetic. So it's good that Kyle didn't.
Oh yeah, glad he didn't lose. We could have been in an awkward spot.
Did you really throw up from the peanut butter
It was
mayonnaise sandwiches?
so overwhelming. It was so overwhelming. It's what I said yesterday. It's the sheer amount of food. It's just overwhelming. Did you end up puking at all yesterday, Paul? Yeah, you should probably turn your own microphone.
No, I actually went home and was hungry.
Was there any ill effects?
Mm-mm.
Will you be able to eat water? Oh, DL Hall's checking in. Will you be able to eat watermelon again? Will you be able to do that?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Maybe is the answer. So we're going to talk to DL Hall. The question is, do we do a first strip before we talk to DL Hall? What's that? All right, Stetka, remove your shirt. Do it in a more sexy way. I want a sexy striptease from you. All right? DL is listening to this right now.
I'm not the fittest man.
Are you sure we can't do your chest too?
I'm sure.
I would kind of like it.
I don't think Mrs. Stetka
would kind of like it if we did.
She would not appreciate.
We need
that.
videos and pictures too. Don't forget, we need pictures and videos.
She would not
Jordan.
appreciate if the chest.
So Andrew Stetka is here, and we're about to do the first back waxing strip to pay off his penance from losing the football picks contest. And you know what?
I feel exposed.
You know what? I hope. I've talked to DL Hall a few times over the years. I imagine he might actually think that this is humorous. DL Hall, good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good morning. How are you guys?
You have no idea what you're walking into today, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, we are. Our buddy Andrew Stetka is in the studio this morning, and he is getting his back waxed. And you're about to hear the first strip be pulled off. Oh God!
That didn't pull any
I'm sorry. Oh, it got hair. I see the hair on the strip.
Oh, no,
Oh, God.
It's all
All right.
skin.
So I'm sorry, DL. I'm sorry that we subjected you to that. That's going on in the background. Good morning, DL Hall. How are you, my friends?
I'm doing well, man. Doing good.
It's great to talk to you again, sir. Just give me the rundown for you getting back into the swing of things this season. How have the last couple of weeks been for you? How are you feeling now a few weeks into your year?
I'm feeling great. I'm just I'm excited to be back out there. That's the biggest thing. I had a long break and a long road to get back, but I'm just excited to be back out there. I went and did a rehab assignment in Aberdeen and Bowie, and now I'm up with Norfolk and just waiting.
Yeah, I was gonna say you pitched well in the spring. How close do you feel like you are at this point? We've talked to you a lot over the years. Do you?
I think.
Yeah.
I think it's. I think we're really close. I think there's a bunch of us that are really close and flirting with that line. And when the time's right, it'll happen. But I think we're really close, and we're just gonna keep trying to produce and do what we need to do.
I certainly understand it is not your decision. I certainly get how this works. You got to wait for somebody else. DL, doing the kind of world tour with Adley these last few weeks, right? Like, have you guys kind of felt like the Beatles popping up in various towns? Like, everybody's coming out to see you?
Yeah, it was really cool, to get to. I had never pitched in Aberdeen because it was our rookie ball. It was our extended team, when I was coming through the system. So I had never pitched at that level, and then getting to pitch there was pretty cool, So I kind of checked every place off the list, and it was cool that I got to do it with Adley.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What is it that you have most learned about him? Like the relationship that you've developed over the years. How could you put into it? Has it evolved? Is it still the same thing as the first time you ever worked with him? Do you learn new things about each other as you guys go through this?
Yeah, we've definitely came a long way. Just comfortability. Around each other, off the field and on the field. We went from complete strangers to, now we're, I feel like we work really good together. On the mound, it's always nice to have a top tier guy like that back there. And now, that he's learned my pitch preference and, we're just really comfortable with each other, and he knows what, he's pretty comfortable in, calling it what he thinks that, I might like, and we kind of work really well together. I don't have to shake too many times now. So
I want to talk about that. DL Hall is with us here on Glenn Clark Radio. We're going to tell you about what's going on with the Norfolk Tides. Also, DL, I have to apologize. I'm extraordinarily distracted because the back waxing is continuing. What is the worst pain that you've ever experienced in your life, DL Hall? What is the single worst pain that you have ever felt, whether it was baseball or not?
Oh man. I don't know. I grew up doing, a bunch of crazy stuff, just having fun and just
When you say crazy, you mean like jumping off of roofs and stuff like that?
Yeah. I did like extreme sports. I love skateboarding and all types of different stuff. So I honestly couldn't tell you. There's probably a million things that I've done that have hurt really bad.
Oh man, I want to make. Are you still interested in any of those things, or have you given all that up because there's kind of a lucrative career ahead of you?
Yeah, no, I lay off of it nowadays.
I understand that. DL Hall with us here on GCR. DL, going back to what we were talking about before. So I was talking to Garrett Stallings the other day, and he told me, hey, I shook off Adley, and he proceeded to put the exact same call down after I shook him off. Have you had a situation like that unfold whenever you have shaken off Adley over the years?
Yeah, only like 2 days ago. When I threw in Norfolk, which the catchers they have a game plan and they have a wristband that kind of tells them by hitter what they think will work in that situation, and if he feels like maybe I'm not convicted in one pitch and I'm shaking to something else, and he feels like it's if he's super sure, he doesn't do it often, but if he's super sure and he thinks that that's what we need, then he'll put it back down and kind of give you like a fist, like, no, like, come on, this is what we're doing.
Is he typically right? Does it like what are the results typically when that happens?
The other day he caught a fastball. I shook off of it, and and then he gave me the fastball again, and I went inside with a fastball and got it in on the guy's hands, and he fouled it off. So I can't say if it worked.
Well,
it didn't
yeah,
work.
right. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like though, like, do you get to a point where does it ever become a battle between he and you, where you're like, no, I don't want to throw this pitch right now. What is that interaction like?
Nah, usually if I give it a second shake, then he'll move on. But that's just him giving his suggestion, and I like it though, because that's part of the reason why we work well together is because we understand each other.
Obviously, we know what is comfortably. Where would you say if somebody asked you what are you sitting at this point, DL? What would you say you're sitting at the moment for your fastball?
My two rehab starts, I was 97 to 100.
Yep.
And this last one the other day up in Norfolk, I was like 96 to 98, I think. So it's been staying around that range.
What is the pitch that you're most proud of besides the fastball that you feel like has come the furthest over the span of your pro career?
Definitely my changeup. I love throwing my changeup now. It's a big pitch for me. It's a big, it helps me out a lot. And I didn't really throw one, coming up in the draft. And then, once I got into pro ball, I really started learning how to, develop it. And now it's my favorite pitch. So.
I mean, and you got the 12. You can drop that 12 to 6. Have you always been able to drop that 12 to 6 on the curve?
Yeah. It was actually my curveball was my best pitch, coming up, and in the draft, it was my best pitch, and that was all they talked about. And then I got into pro ball and kind of lost it. Just couldn't get a feel for it with these balls, and then finally I got that back, and then added the changeup. So, it's been great.
All right, describe your excitement. You mentioned you guys are close, right? Like we know it's coming soon, and you're seeing what's happening at the big league level right now, and how the group of guys there and guys that Kyle Bradish, obviously, holy crap, right?
Yep.
How exciting is it that like this? A lot of people didn't think the Orioles were going to be very good this season. Are you starting to feel like, hey, when we get there, there's a real chance for us to compete for something this season?
Yeah, I think that's always a thought. We're just I think we try not to think too far forward. We try and live in the moment and enjoy what we're doing right now. But it's definitely something that we talk about, and we look forward to just. Once all of us get to, be up there together and work together and get comfortable and, go through that learning phase, I think that, we're really gonna surprise some people and show them, that we really have some true talent coming up.
There's an awful lot of people that are excited about it too. All right, the Norfolk Tides are still home this weekend, tonight, tomorrow night, and Sunday afternoon. Promotions this weekend, including Girl Scout night tonight, Armed Forces night tomorrow night, and Junior Tides game night on Sunday. You can find out more by going to norfolktides.com. Rapid fire here. So Grayson Rodriguez's dog is named Ace. He claims it's because of Ace Ventura. Do you believe him or not?
Yes.
You do? I choose not to believe. I choose to believe that's the story he tells the rest of us, and that it's.
Or maybe it's that, or he was big-headed one day, maybe had a good outing or something, and said, you know what, I'm going to name my dog Ace.
I think, and by the way, I'm good with that, DL. Like, I'm good with that. DL, do you have any pets?
Yeah, I have 2 dogs.
And what are your dogs' names?
Scout and Finn.
So, okay, all right. So, I mean, kind of baseball-centric, right? Like,
yeah.
That works out okay. DL, you are hosting a barbecue this weekend. What's on the menu?
Chicken and grilled steak. Those are my 2 specialties.
I mean, when you say specialties, like, you mean we need to figure out a way that you do host a barbecue because we need to try them?
I don't know if they're that good yet. You have to give me a little time.
All right. We'll give you a little time. Who on the Norfolk Tides roster, or that you come across during your time in the system, maybe could use a back waxing like what Andrew Stetka is getting this morning?
Zach Wilder.
Really? Well, we're gonna talk to Zach.
That was an easy one. He did a waxing in spring training.
Did you guys get to participate? Did you guys get to rip it?
We got to watch.
I mean, and was he clenching his teeth? Andrew Stetka described, do you, as someone who went through, said you got into a lot of trouble and you went through a lot of pain. What's your best advice to Andrew about how to deal with the pain that he's experiencing this morning?
Oh man, I'd say just suck it up and be a man.
Suck it up and be a man. I love that. All right, at DL_Hall33 on Twitter is how you follow him. DL, remind me what it is on Instagram.
DL_Hall03.
There you go. Dude, we know it's only a matter of time. We can't wait to see you here, brother. Continued health and success to you, my friend. Thank you, as always, for taking a couple of minutes for us this morning, all right?
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. DL Hall checking in with us here on GCR. I think I should get double points for managing to make it through that interview, given what was going on in this room at the same time. I swear to God, I was wincing.
You're definitely a professional.
Holy crap. How you feeling, buddy? Describe the pain. Describe.
It feels like hair's getting ripped out of your back.
No, but you're just compare it to something. I don't have body hair for the most part. I am a kind of weird like that.
It feels like somebody's ripping. I mean, I don't even know how else to describe it.
Like they're ripping your skin off.
Thank you.
Yeah, it feels like your skin's being ripped off.
All right, so here's what we want you to do. Proctor's going to pull another one off.
Oh, cool.
As he pulls the next two off, I want you to do our Toyota read.
No, I don't think
I really want you to do our Toyota read. I want you to do the Highlander, the second one on this page. I want you to do the Highlander read as Proctor pulls the strips off, okay? What's that? Oh, okay. All right. I like this. Oh, you know what? Jordan, take that microphone, move it to there, and then I want you to walk around, and leave it right there. Okay? Now I want you to walk around, and I want you to be back there with the microphone on Andrew Stetka's back. You should witness the massacre, though, yourself. All right, I do want to see it. That's a good point. I do kind of want to get an up close.
Am I bleeding?
Yeah, is he bleeding? Okay, you're close. We got that going.
Glad I brought the towel.
All right. Get that microphone right on his back.
All right. You want me to read this?
I do want you to read it, yes. Start. Tell me when you want him to start reading. Because I don't want him to. You got to get it read. Yeah?
Cass is laughing at me.
I know. She's actually. All right, go ahead.
Whether your focus is luxury and comfort, convenience, and technologically advanced connectivity, or sporty performance,
get the microphone down closer to that.
We've got the perfect Highlander for you. Check out buyatoyota.com for details on new Highlanders from your local Toyota dealer today.
I got to give John Proctor a lot of credit. That was a hell of an idea, pal. Well done, sir. That was a great idea.
I'm almost afraid that Proctor's like creating some kind of design on my back at this point.
Like a smiley face.
So half of these strips have worked really well, and you should take a look because it's entertaining. Half of them have left quite a bit of wax and not taken much hair off. So you got a really nice stripe down the middle that's almost completely hairless, and then the rest is just kind of waxy clumps of hair at the moment with very red skin underneath.
To be fair, you signed up for a John Proctor wax. For what it's worth.
I signed up for a wax. I don't know if I signed up for a John Proctor.
You signed up for a John Proctor wax. So, I do know that Proctor also has a quiz prepared. We got to get the kids need to do their final segments.
Yeah, and how much more? Like, is there more to be waxed?
Yeah, how many more strips do we have?
There's a lot of strips. And
we're using them strips.
I knew that was going to be
Andrew Stetka. We're using.
Like done about half of them.
Whether the hair is gone or not, we're using the strips. Whatever happens, happens. This
don't make me bleed.
Well, I thought you said you were a showman. I thought you said that you were here to
I would like to keep all the blood in my body.
Well,
that's a shoulder there.
Well, it's close.
That's going to be.
It's close. Mrs. Stetka requested you be totally. She wanted the full wax. That was the request we got. How long has she asked for you to do this?
I don't know that she's ever asked for me to do it.
Well, then
normally when there's something to be done back there, she takes care of it with a razor or something. Because
like in your sleep? What? I mean, I got to know more about this situation.
No, just
Like, do you guys shower together?
This is getting a little into
I think that's creepy. I don't like it when people shower together.
No, we don't shower together.
Yeah, I don't like it. You're married.
But if,
My God.
If
You're married. You don't need to do that.
If you need to trim up some hair on the back, then that happens. I can't reach back.
This is a regular thing. This is a regular occurrence that she shaves your back.
I mean, regular, but not often.
So why did she put out there? Because remember, when we were looking for a penalty.
Yeah, you're right. She was kind of the first one to suggest this.
Why was it?
I don't know. I think she just thought it would be. Oh, Jesus. I think she just thought it would be funny.
Have we gotten a lot of pictures, right, Cass? And are we posting them on Twitter and Instagram?
Right now?
Well, I would like to post some for sure. Like, did we post any of the tarantula?
I have photos. I'll post.
Can you,
Jordan?
This is what we get for having a drunk running our social media.
The only thing that's getting me through this is like being able to like just bite down and like.
Oh God! Cass, can you hold the microphone down there? Can you? I'm really mad we didn't get that one on the microphone. I'm really mad that one sounded like a winner. John, hey, let me quickly interview our waxer, John Proctor. Yeah. No, take Cass's microphone.
By the way, he should always be known as the waxer.
Yeah, the waxer. You were quick to sign up.
Oh yeah, I've never done this before. I mean, it's Stetka, so I've
right.
been, like every year in the football picks.
Oh,
and it's just
easy, Slugger.
This is my reward.
Oh God, that was the worst one. That was the worst one by far.
Oh God,
I have no idea why, but that was the worst one by far.
Oh God. Oh.
How many more strips we got?
There's one thing that you haven't done this morning that I'm a bit disappointed in.
Curse.
Well, a specific. There's one thing that I think, as a showman.
You want me to?
Yeah, I really wish you would have.
You want me to
without me having to request it, you would have just dropped it in. I
thought that would be a little hokey.
One time. I don't want you to do it every time. Yeah, God, a little hokey. Jesus, what, like Marcus Vick?
We're like, might as well call us Virginia Tech.
Right. I don't know.
Virginia Tech Radio.
Was Marcus Vick even little? I don't know. I know he was a bad guy. I don't know if he was little or not, though. I have no clue. All right, we'll do one more, then we'll figure out what the next step is for the show. where do
wiping down my back, hopefully.
Nah. I don't think we need to do that. I
mean, there are tears, by the way. You
get the microphone down right on top, Cass.
You gotta let it sit for a sec, because I think it's working better after it sits for like.
We'll let it sit for a little while.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And plus, he doesn't know when it's coming that way, and I appreciate that.
We should have done a how to wax your back.
That would have been a nice video. Exactly right.
So here we go. Right down here.
Yeah.
Oh! That one wasn't as good, satisfying from a volume perspective.
Right.
That was better.
What a heel John Proctor is.
You're a bad guy, John.
I've always known he was a bad guy, but I didn't know he was a psychopath. Like, he is coming pure psychopath. All right, when we come back in, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Young Utes. Oh no, who was first last week?
Am I putting my shirt back on?
No, you don't get to wear a shirt. When we play, I hope you play ping pong shirtless with us later too. I hope that's the case. When we come back in, we'll do Young Utes. Maybe we'll pause. Oh, one more here. All right, one more.
Last two, okay.
One more. There's a lot more. We're just gonna pause for a second. We're just gonna take a pause. Oh God.
This is not gonna be fun at all here in this location. This is like just north.
I gotta be honest with you. Paul's gotten really quiet. I'm starting to think he might be struggling with watching this. He's gotten really quiet.
I'm okay. I'm just.
I think.
I have as much back. I have as much back here, so I think I'm just commiserating.
You wanna, Paul? You wanna?
No, I'm good, man.
You sure?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Just one, just for the road, you know.
Just for the road.
Cassidy ate a leg. You could take one strip. One strip.
Or chest?
Yeah, one strip.
All right.
Yeah!
Bring it on.
There we go.
Bring it on. Where are we doing it?
What is this show? Cassidy is getting a close up of your back.
If you do the chest, it's gonna hurt more.
Yeah, probably will. You're right about that.
So let's stay away from the sides. That's where the most nerve ending.
Oh my God! Look at that. Jordan is so drunk. Jordan is so drunk right now.
I gotta see this.
Jordan could probably do this and he wouldn't even feel it.
No, he's not feeling.
He wouldn't even feel it.
Hey, today's show is also brought to you by the FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel, which is a much more pleasant experience than what Andrew Stetka is going through right now. 61 self-service kiosks to get all of your bets in. Encourage you. By the way, hang on a second. We might have to call somebody. Josh Charles is listening this morning.
Oh, wonderful.
Josh Charles is listening to you get your back waxed. Josh, can we call you? I might have you give him a buzz. I love Josh. That's my guy. See if we can call him for a second. I would like for you to wax some part of Paul. I would like for that to be whatever he chooses. We could, maybe a bikini wax? Maybe?
Nobody wants to see that.
Well, I mean, I don't know. We can have Cassidy go into a different room. We can do that. I like a nice bikini wax. We have gone completely off the rails this morning.
You don't say.
This is from Alan. Having spent the past 25 years dealing with 3 bouts of cancer and post-treatment side effects, I've only had 2 instances of pain at 10 on a 1 to 10 scale. 1, a urinary catheter that went wrong. Oh, my God. 2, a bone marrow biopsy into the spine where no numbing could be done. I avoid pain. Well, I think that Andrew is, I was about to say he's tougher than the guy with cancer. He's not. He's definitely not tougher than that. Josh Charles happened to be listening this morning. Of all the mornings for you to tune in, my friend, this is the morning that you tuned in. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Just blink on the. Let me know if you're okay. If I need to come get you guys, it sounds a little dangerous.
Turn Andrew's mic back.
Listen to some sports, and I'm hearing a torture chamber.
Help, Josh, help.
We had DL on this morning. We were talking. We're excited about the Orioles, bro. You know we are. We're very excited about the Orioles.
I know. I guess I caught the tail end of that, and now I'm listening to someone get tortured.
Yes, that is a thing. This is our friend Andrew Stetka, by the way. Do you know Bill?
I know Andrew Stetka.
I was going to say.
Andrew.
Hi, Josh. So,
are you okay?
We'll see. To be determined.
So you're about to hear Paul is about to have his chest waxed right now.
Make sure Paul's make sure his mic's on.
We need a microphone. We need to get the reaction. And
wait, can I? Because I can't see. So how hairy are these gentlemen?
Andrew, you know what? Oh God! Oh, I'm about to get my arm waxed. Apparently, I didn't sign up for this.
Sneak attack.
Oh God!
Is that all of them?
We still have plenty of waxing strips. So, Josh, what's the worst?
I just want to put my shirt.
Hang on. Wait, 1 second. Josh, what's the worst pain you've ever experienced in your life?
Worst pain I've ever experienced in my life.
Yes.
God, you know what? Have any of your children ever gotten the Coxsackie virus?
No. What? Okay, is that a real thing?
Can you say that on the air?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Do we need to believe that?
I swear I can. It's real. Look it up, and kids get it, and they spread it to each other and playground crap, and it leads to hand and foot type stuff.
Oh,
and,
okay, yeah.
I got that once from my kid, and they told me, oh, don't worry, if adults get it, it's really pretty mild, but I got it, and I had it 100 times worse than my son, and that was absolutely horrendous. It was like getting the chicken pox when you're an adult.
All right, well, you're about to hear what it sounds like for a grown man with a fairly hairy chest. This is not someone that needs to seek help, but he's definitely got a good amount of hair on his chest, and you're about to hear the wax.
So nervous.
Put the microphone right at the...
Oh, man, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I'm feeling this.
Josh, I love you. I thank you for putting up with it.
I had to just make sure you guys are okay.
Thank you.
Cheers, Josh.
We'll talk to you. See you, buddy.
Talk to you soon.
That's Josh Charles. Of all the mornings. Ah! Ah! Oh, I did not see that coming. Did the video stay on, or did that?
The video stayed on.
Okay. Well, we still have that. I apologize to everybody who was listening this morning that lost us right in that moment. We got so excited about the wax that we unplugged the cord and knocked ourselves off the air. So here's the deal. We're going to try to get the audio restarted in a second. It just make my life more difficult because I have to pull the audio from the video later. It's going to be very complicated. It's a whole thing. When we come back in, we are going to do
Don't we have to play shouldn't we wait for the audio to play a break?
It'll still go through the video.
Okay.
It'll still go through the video. So when we come back in, we will have Young Utes. We will have did this really happen? And we will finish Andrew Stetka waxing his back. I think we might have a John Proctor quiz too. And maybe something about the Ravens' schedule. Who knows? Maybe. I'm not promising anything. Maybe.
What about Rich Strike not running in the Preakness?
Oh, yeah, we haven't even talked. That's a huge bummer. Just a massive bummer. I think Andrew's going to take a look at his back right now to see what it is that he's going to see. Whew. We are having I'm hot. The fan is not helping at all.
Yeah,
it is
hot.
sweaty in here this morning.
Here.
Well, because Cassie said she put the fan on her. All right, a lot happening. It is a Friday edition of Glenn Clark Radio. The latest edition of Press Box is available now. On the cover, Luke Jackson profiles Orioles catcher Adley Rutschman, diving into where his passion for baseball and for catching comes from and how he uses that passion to elevate those around him in the Orioles organization. Also inside, Bo Smolka takes a look at how the Ravens' 2021 draft picks can make progress in year 2, and Glenn Clark offers a very unique tribute to former rival Mike Krzyzewski that all Maryland fans can appreciate. Press Box is available for free at over 500 area locations, including 60 Royal Farm stores, and you can always find the entire edition, as well as the best daily coverage of the Orioles, Ravens, and Terps at PressBoxOnline.com.
That first sip. That first bite. Start your day off right with a delicious breakfast at Royal Farms. Choose from a fantastic selection of fresh Royal Farms breakfast sandwiches and top it off with a rich hot cup of the freshest coffee in the world. At Royal Farms, breakfast is available day and night. It's the freshest breakfast in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Answering Baltimore's calls for help, running in when others run away, working together toward one shared vision for a thriving city. That's your Baltimore Police. But the department needs more good people, people like you. Join a proud new generation of Baltimore Police and make an active difference in your community. Start with competitive wages and excellent benefits on day one. Join for good at bpdrecruit.org.
Sports betting has come to Maryland, and we're ready to help you win some money. Tune in for Simply the Bets with Glenn Clark and Paul Valley every Tuesday morning at 11:40. FanDuel Sportsbook GM Bruce Billick and VSiN's Aaron Oster join the guys every week to give you all of the info you need and even a few winners. So come win some money with us on Simply the Bets every Tuesday at 11:40 a.m. Brought to you by the FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel Maryland. Listen at PressBoxOnline.com/radio. Watch at YouTube.com/PressBoxOnline.
Baseball is back, and so is the spring seasonal menu at Glory Days Grill. Start with the opener, flash fried pork belly with our popular Korean No. 2 sauce, and take a bite out of the Crunch Burger, topped with home run sauce, white American cheese, and house-made chips. It also features irresistible options like a baseball cut sirloin with blue cheese, grilled shrimp with garlic butter, and a strawberry salmon salad. And then there's the closer, the Cracker Jack Sundae with a waffle, ice cream, and Cracker Jack. This menu will be gone at your neighborhood Glory Days Grill. GloryDaysGrill.com to find out more. Great food, good sports.
We can't imagine why you'd want to, but you can watch GCR live. It's at Facebook.com/PressBoxSports. And try to guess whether these guys are wearing any pants.
Andrew is apparently taking a look at his back situation in a mirror right now and trying to figure out what's going on. We're trying to get our audio broadcast back on the air.
This wax is not coming off my chest. It's like...
What is Mrs. Valley going to say when she sees what you've done today?
She'll probably laugh at me.
Okay, so she's not going to be...
No,
this isn't going to cause a
care.
marital strife,
No,
right?
she doesn't care.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure. We are having a morning here on GCR. How you feeling, buddy? Everything all right? We need to turn Andrew's mic back on. Sorry.
I have a lot of wax still on my back, so it's going to be a sticky day.
Well, so just don't wear a shirt. I mean, it's just, I think we solved that problem.
No, but nobody needs to see that.
You're going to dinner with your mom later, right? You just don't need to wear a shirt. She's seen you naked plenty in your life. It's totally fine. There's nothing to worry about.
It's almost like a cross.
I mean, all right, turn around. Let me see it. Let me see what we're dealing with here. Oh, you're right. It is kind of like a. Yeah. I'd say you maybe just leave it. Maybe just leave it exactly like that.
That's not coming off until he gets a
hang on a second, Proctor. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. That's not coming off until he gets a hot shower, and he might need Mrs. Stetka to help scrub the residue off.
Mrs. Stetka is in Arizona, unfortunately. Mrs. Stetka is not going to be able to fix this for some time. You feeling okay, though?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You sure?
I mean, it's definitely not like anything I've ever experienced before or want to again.
He's turned. I'm telling you, earlier in the day, Andrew was he was more happy-go-lucky. When we started this, he was more happy-go-lucky. He's turned.
Well, what the hell did you think was going to happen, Glenn?
Well, I didn't know.
You thought y'all were going to rip hair out of my back and I was just going to be the same?
Yes, I thought you were going to be a showman. I thought you were going to have some fun with it.
I think this is being a showman, to be perfectly
You're
honest with you.
struggling. All right, who's up first this week? Who goes for? Oh, Jordan's up first. All right, here we go.
I didn't feel like he won last week. I didn't think he said
No,
anything.
we're playing Young Utes right now.
Right. I didn't feel like that he like.
What?
Is it? Does he? I thought it was based on who.
No.
won.
It's who went first the week before.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's all that is. We just go in
Gotcha.
order. All right, here we go. That wasn't bad, right? That was one of my better ones, I think.
It was
I
a
think
good one.
It
It was a
it
good one.
all right. Final Young Utes. I was gonna ask if he was emotional. He could barely see.
Yeah.
By the
I mean,
way,
like, he's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, your wife says, "Is he crying?" There's no crying and waxing.
I don't think.
I mean, I did a little bit. I teared a little bit.
Did you
during-
really?
Oh yeah, there was definitely tears.
Wow.
Just from the pain.
Wow.
Like it
wow.
was painful. but-
Wow. How you feeling with your chest over there?
The chest feels fine. It didn't hurt as much as I thought it was going to, but there's just wax all over my chest now.
The thing for me is that, like, I don't really have. So like when he got me on the arm, like it stung for a second, but he didn't really rip anything out. I barely have any hair, you know. So like it's not like it burns a little. Like I really, frankly, I'm the hero here.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it
what
is.
this
That's why we're
is.
gonna
That's
sing
what
about.
this is all
That's why
about.
we're gonna sing about it later. All right, Jordan. What are the Young Utes talking about? Oh, you know what? I got to give this a sponsor. We haven't done a great job with that this morning. Young Utes brought to you by the Stan the Fan Variety Hour. If you missed it last night, Stan the Fan and Gary Stein caught up with Towson football coach Rob Ambrose. They had a great conversation about the team, about the NIL situation, about how it's changed college football. You can find that right now by going to facebook.com/PressBoxSports, PressBoxOnline.com/video, or YouTube.com/PressBoxOnline. Will you still support? Will you be back next season rooting for Towson?
Yeah, I'll go to a couple games.
Who am I talking? I'm interviewing he's not even here today. I'm sorry you couldn't be here today. Last day. You gonna hang out? You gonna play in the ping pong tournament?
I'll play a couple rounds.
You better. We're playing for the Stetka Cup later today. We're playing.
Do we have a trophy?
Oh, we'll come up with it. We might put all these wax strips in a cup, and we'll call it the Stetka Cup. It's exactly what we're gonna do.
The ones with the hair on it, right?
Yes, and then we'll sign it and we'll sell it for nothing. All right. What are the Young Utes talking about?
D.L. Hewley has...
It's not D.L. Hall. Distinctly different people.
Yes. Has decided to give his input on Young Thug and Gunna getting arrested on RICO.
They're
charges.
effed.
Yeah.
They're done. Dunsky. It's over
it's 56
for
counts.
Gunna and Young Thug.
And apparently one of them was like that Young Thug was trying to like conspire to kill Lil
Yes,
Wayne.
like it's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
What did D.L. Hughley have? Why do we care about D.L.
He just
Hughley's
said
thoughts?
that if you're going to name yourself Thug and Gunna, what you're probably going to do is end up in jail.
All right. Well, that's very old manish and kind of over the
Very.
top. As Cass, you got to tap on Paul's mic. Do the Young Utes? They certainly don't care about what D.L. Hughley has to say about it, but do the Young Utes care about Young Thug and Gunna? Clearly, they're going to jail, and they're going to be in jail for a very long time. No.
What?
I thought Gunna. I thought the Young Utes were into Gunna.
I mean, yeah, but they don't really care. Like,
Really?
I don't know how. Like, you have to understand when you say care. Like, people don't like. I don't know how to explain it, but people don't like care. Like, yeah, they hear it and they're like, oh, okay, but they're not like, oh my god, like that's insane. I care so much.
For what you know, what's really weird. I have noticed it is. I think because it involves racketeering, and like this is the truth. I still don't really know what racketeering is.
Didn't they make a movie about him?
Who?
The Racketeer?
No, the Racketeer, yes. It was a Disney classic, 100%. I still don't... It's like when somebody says they're an engineer. I think I know what you do, but I don't really know what you do.
My
right?
mother-in-law does engineering, and I have no idea.
But what is it? What
she
does
does
she
like
do?
environmental engineering.
How so? Describe it.
That's a good question.
Describe it. What on a day-to-day basis, what does it look like? It's exactly how I feel about racketeering. I know it's bad, and I know it's how they get you. Like, once racketeering's involved, you're effed. It's over. RICO is the word, right? They use these RICO. But I still don't really know what it means. So I have sensed that it's the older folks that are talking about it more, because the older folks have more of like the thought that, like, no, these two dudes are done. Like, they're done. It's ball game. Once the feds throw out RICO, you're screwed. It's over. And I still don't fully understand exactly what it means. So she gave me a no for that one.
Dishonest and
I don't-
fraudulent.
Wait, hang on. Go ahead, Paul.
Racketeering is defined as dishonest and fraudulent business dealings.
See, but that doesn't alone sound so bad, right? Like, how is it? I feel like that's what most companies do, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like, I don't really understand why it is that racketeering. Yes, John Proctor. Hang on a second. Racketeering, the extortion of money or advantage by threat or force. Again, the
threat or force part, those are keywords. I think.
understand, but why is that so much worse than any other charge?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I just don't get it. It's a crime for any person through a pattern of racketeering activity to acquire and maintain any interest. Oh, son of a bitch! I clicked on this and it's gone away. It is a crime for any person through a pattern of racketeering activity to acquire or maintain any interest in or control of any type of property or business under the RICO law, according to what does that mean? I don't understand.
That's the guys coming and shaking down local businesses, saying like, you're paying us protection money in order to, so we're going to protect your business.
I get it now.
Like
It's just
mob
you're
stuff.
being charged with being in a mob,
Yeah.
right? Or a gang, whatever. You're being charged for being a mob activity. All right, I understand it now more, and I certainly understand. Because everybody's saying once you get hit with a RICO charge, you're done. It's ball game for you once it becomes RICO. So it's a bummer for them. And it's a real shame because I think I saw that like Gunna had like done a lot for like elementary school kids down in Georgia.
They did a lot
and
for some like rapper influencer. I don't remember who it was. I saw it on social media. They were like, yeah, these guys did a lot for the community, and then someone commented, yeah, but they also conspired to kill people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to say that it makes it okay or that they shouldn't go to jail for a very long time. It's just a bummer.
Yeah.
It's a bummer that's the way that it works out. All right, but Cassidy still says sorry. You get a failing grade for that.
Influencer Ari Fletcher is seeing backlash on social media after a video emerged of her 4-year-old son, Yosan Wright, whom she shares with another rapper, G Herbo, inside what appears to be a club. And she people were like calling her out on social media for bringing a 4-year-old to a club. And she was like, I don't give a F. Like, I'm going to do what I want. Like, it's my kid. You're not going to.
By the way, is the fan pointed directly at the wall right now? Why am I not feeling any of the fan? What is going on? I am feeling nothing.
It's also not on.
We just got this nice new fan, and
I think when we got knocked off the air, it might
the
have
fan came
killed
on.
the fan too.
Okay, all right, sorry. It just got hot as hell in here all of a sudden. All of a sudden, it got about 6 billion degrees.
At least you
in
don't
here.
have wax all over your back.
Well, I mean,
I feel like I'm wearing an extra coat.
how many more strips do we have to go?
Oh, I thought we were done. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
why I put
realize.
the shirt back
I
on.
was just
Tried to
wanted
clean
to
it up.
pause for a second. What's that? Don't go back over places that are already done. All right, Jordan, you're gonna have to get something waxed now. I'm sorry, we still have strips left. That's the way it's gonna go.
You're the only one that hasn't done anything. You have no input into
Put
this.
your legs up here.
Yeah. Nobody's gotten a leg wax. We should get your leg waxed. I like that idea. All right, we'll figure out something.
Hairy legs.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. No,
I don't care about this. I don't know if the young youths do or not. So it's because
Absolutely not.
She had a 4-year-old in the club. That's what they're. That's
Was
the
the
problem
kid at
here?
least paying for bottle service?
That's a good
or-
question.
She was like twerking in front of her kid, and everyone was like, how are you subjecting your child to such behavior? And she's like, well, I don't care. I'm going to do what I want and take her to the clubs.
Okay. I don't
even know who these people are, so I
Oh,
don't,
Jordan, that's
think-
not a good sign, pal. This is
Yeah,
how
what
you're.
was the first name you
This
dropped?
is how you're going out.
Ari Fletcher.
Wasn't Ari Fletcher the press secretary?
Ari
back in
Fletcher,
the,
yes,
back in the Bush days?
W, yeah, exactly
Yeah.
right. He was W. Bush's press
You don't know
secretary.
who G Herbo. Well, that's why she doesn't know any rappers.
I know
I'm pretty sure she knows rappers.
I know rappers. I
Name
don't
some
know
rappers.
G Herbo or whatever his
He's
name
very
is.
popular.
If you say
Name
so.
a song. Yeah.
Oh,
so
he's very
popular.
popular. He's very popular.
It's a really good idea to have a drunk guy doing this.
I know, right? My God. This is how he's going out. This is the last taste of Lil'Jordan that everybody's going to get.
I actually want this to be an 0 for 3 now.
I'm almost certain it's going to
there
be.
was not a lot in the news.
I don't know if you heard Kendrick Lamar put a record out. I feel like the young people are talking about
There's
that.
nothing like no one has any takes on it yet.
What?
People are still,
It's all I saw at midnight last night on Twitter.
You should have traded one of your stories for Legally Blonde 3 coming
Yeah,
out.
clearly.
It's in 2023 though.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But
Got pushed back.
yeah, I'm going 0 for 3 because this one's about Ludacris. So
The young Utes are into Ludacris? I do love Ludacris.
He's
don't
older.
get me
He's
wrong.
older than all the rest of us.
We love Ludacris on this side of the table.
He performed at the skills challenge for the NBA All-Star game. I like the performance.
That was like 3 months ago, was it not?
No. But this is separate. This is what I'm saying. Me and my friends, we care about Ludacris, but we're old souls.
I'm glad you already got your next job. I'm glad that you're not. I'm glad this is not.
Don't put this one on the tape.
I love how he just referred to liking Ludacris to being an old soul.
Well, no, at this point, he's probably right about that.
I don't think he's too far off on that.
Do you, Cass, could you name one Ludacris song? Yeah, I think it's over.
Nope.
I think it's over, dude.
I literally was just about to look up like
Ludacris
the
was
song from
amazing.
Ludacris.
Ludacris was.
Obviously,
I mean, we were.
know- honestly,
That's
if
disappointing.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
If we all said, move, bitch, get out the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
get out the way,
Yeah, I
bitch,
know
get
who
out
he
the
is.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. All right.
So he graduated.
Some call me Ludacris, some call me Mr. Wiggles.
He got an honorary bachelor's degree from Georgia State University this week. And so what he did is he bought himself a jet as a graduation present to himself. And yeah, that's all I got.
Wow.
It was a slow week.
Wow.
Did you put this together while you were drinking last
Oh,
night,
yeah.
or
Yeah,
okay?
Or during the show? I'm starting to wonder. Like,
Tokyo.
yeah, that was
That
rough.
was- I've never gone over.
Rough, bro.
Well, there's always a first for everything, even on the last day.
Boo!
That
All right.
deserves some shit.
All right, for
I
that,
definitely think
for
he needs
that,
to get his leg
I think you have
waxed
to get
now.
both legs waxed.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I think because of that performance. All right, there we go. Come on, Proctor. Both legs. Jordan's stepping up.
Warm
He's
up
gonna do
that wax.
Both legs. Oh, you do get to warm up your own wax. All right, we also play. Did this really happen? This is Cassidy's final. Oh, you want to do this first, and then we'll do that second? All right, that's fine. You want to say anything? I guess we should go talk somehow about the Ravens schedule. I don't really have
Why?
I might throw up on you, Glenn.
What?
Throw up? You're not eating the tarantula.
What the? Hang on a second. Let's get a microphone here. Lil'Jordan on his final day.
Yeah, hold that up for the reaction.
Are you really worried about this?
I was going to drink before I got the tattoo.
I don't.
Yeah, they don't
you'll
even let you do that.
Yeah, you'll bleed. If you come in drunk, they won't
It'll thin
tattoo
your
you.
blood out
Yeah,
too
you'll
much.
bleed.
Can't
a
you
lot.
like have some like?
No.
You could
No.
like you
No.
could like fake it and be like,
No.
oh, yeah, I'm
No.
sober.
No.
Like no.
No, you're not faking it well right now, and you're not even drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to fake anything.
Yeah.
My
that's
God.
true.
I wouldn't let you behind the wheel of a car right now.
Glenn, I got questions, man.
lots of questions.
I got lots of
He's got a-
questions about
he's
this
got
guy.
he's got a good job lined up too.
Wow.
Like he's going places.
I hope they're not listening.
I know. All right, here we go. Oh, let me get that
this
mic. Get the microphone down there. Down there.
I want to hear his reaction.
Oh, okay.
Hold it up to
All right,
him.
fine. All
Put
right,
your
fine.
microphone down there.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could do that.
Yeah.
But then you guys are gonna do the play.
Put this one down.
Whatever. All right, here we go. Talk. Somebody talk.
You need to react to this, Jordan.
Yeah,
Because I feel like you're gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
We gotta kill 15
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It's not
I
that
just got
bad.
I got
one.
a portion of my chest waxed. He got his whole back.
When you get
waxed.
20 of them done on your back, it's not great.
Like I cry when I get shots.
I thought you were gonna say when I get shot.
I did too.
Yeah.
I would
been
cry
shot.
too. That surprises me.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait a second. That was
Ooh.
All right.
that was almost
Oh, that kind of hurt.
that almost sounded like you enjoyed it.
It got a lot of hair though. It
almost-
got a
Holy-
lot of hair. It got a lot.
That almost sounded like you
Oh my
enjoyed
God.
it.
That's as clean as anybody's had.
Oh my
My
God.
God.
That
All
sounded
right.
like he enjoyed it.
You got to you got to
He should have done inner thigh.
you got to do the other leg, Jordan. You got to do the other leg. I'm really mad they put the New Orleans game on a Monday night because we're planning on going.
I know. I was thinking about that
Yeah,
one
it's
too.
really frustrating.
I was. You know, it's funny. I was in between. I did Miami last year, which obviously didn't go well.
Yeah.
I was in between New Orleans and Tampa.
Right.
And the fact that they're back to back, and one's on a Thursday, one's on a Monday, it makes it kind of awkward. Like it's gonna be tough to do both.
You say that. I feel like there will be people that will end up
There
making.
will.
They will make a week of it in one of the two locations.
There will.
They'll either go to Tampa and then quickly get to New Orleans and spend the entire week in New Orleans.
You know the funniest part, and this is the weirdest thing that I saw on the schedule. You know where the Ravens play their road preseason game?
Is it Arizona?
It's Arizona.
Why is that a thing?
It's very bizarre.
That's very dumb. That's extraordinarily
dumb.
Why would you ever play a game any further than like New York?
Well, especially when you're the rest of your schedule, the furthest they travel is New Orleans.
Well, I guess the problem is because they're playing two regular season games against the New York teams. They don't like to play a preseason game against a team that you're playing
But
in the
why
regular
couldn't you
season.
play it against like Carolina?
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Because of the Thursday night and the bye week, we have one game from October 29th to November 20th.
Okay, but that happens occasionally.
It is weird.
That
though.
does
It is
happen
weird.
occasionally.
Like, he's not wrong. It's weird. I don't know. I have no thoughts on
But
that.
I know preseason doesn't matter. But
Yeah,
I
of
just thought it
course
was
it
weird that they were going out to Arizona.
I would
for
almost not
preseason.
even bring players. Like I would almost just say we're not even. We're just leaving.
You know what's
back.
funny? I live about an hour from the stadium.
Yes.
And I don't think I'm going to go.
Well,
because it's a preseason football game, and it's just like the
why,
effort
why,
to.
Why would you?
The
I mean,
effort to do that. If it was a regular season game, sure, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Right here.
Mike.
Yeah, I'll.
No, put it up.
There's still
Yeah.
time. There's still time. Yeah. So the Ravens, the schedule, they start the season with the Jets. People reacting to the fact they only have 3 primetime games scheduled.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Seriously, who cares? You want to complain about something? Complain about the fact the Eagles have 5. Like I have no problem complaining about when there are bad primetime games scheduled. I hate that. There's like I want to say a Commanders. Giant.
Cowboys, or
There's one of the Monday night games is
it's a tough
it's
one.
it's
I saw that.
just awful. The Thanksgiving schedule is a huge woof. It's
Is
like
it?
Cowboys Giants is the late game. Bills Lions, so at least you get the Bills, but like it's not going to be a competitive game. But at least you get to watch Josh Allen, and the night game isn't great. Oh, hang on. Here we go. No, you react. I'll get this.
Whoa!
None of you did it. None of you did it. Not one of you. Somebody else is going to have to get waxed. We're going to have to do something else. Boy.
Not one of us did what?
There you go.
The Thing.
Oh.
The Thing.
I thought about it, but
I tell you what.
I just want to invoke Kelly Clarkson's name. Is that what you want to
I
do?
just feel like one of us would have done it at some point during the course of the morning.
Like I said, it's very low hanging.
Who's calling?
probably Rob.
What is going on? Who?
Probably Ron in Owings Mills.
Why would Ron be
Who
calling?
knows?
To talk about the Ravens' schedule.
What is
of
going
course.
on this morning? Of course, Josh was checking in. I feel like Proctor should do the right thing and let
Me wax his
yes one something.
I mean,
something.
There's nothing.
Nothing. I do, and he's got tiny nipples too. One.
You can hit the backup if you want.
Kyle
Kyle?
Ottenheimer.
Kyle's alive.
Kyle, as I live and breathe, Kyle Ottenheimer is
Why
here.
isn't Kyle here? I should be waxing him.
Yeah, he should come in and
That's
play
a hairy.
the Stetka Cup.
What
the hell is going on?
I heard that this was a pretty important morning.
Well, there is a lot going on this morning, bro. Why don't you come over and play some ping pong with us? We're playing for a championship here in a second.
I mean, I'm still like working right now.
Oh.
You know.
Wait, we're working. I mean, what do
I
you
mean, so are we technically.
Yeah, well, one of us is
Well,
getting paid.
I think if anyone knows how loosely that is in that studio when you say working.
Yeah,
it's
correct.
me.
So, Kyle, was it painful when you got your eyebrows threaded? Was it a pain when that happened?
Yeah, at times it was really weird. It was like little tiny fingers plucking individual hairs. All things considered, would I do it again? Yeah, because I looked great.
He did. That's not a joke. He looked really good after that. He looked really good when he got his eyebrows threaded. I posted a picture. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should look into it.
No, I've walked past the exact store a couple times and been like, should I just pop
Yeah,
in?
it might be.
Like,
It might be time for you to do that. We got all
It
the.
was like $10
By the way, all the celebrities checking in this morning, like Josh Charles and Kyle Ottenheimer. It's just all of the.
Same thing.
All
we
of
both portray very important characters
Correct.
on the new David Simon show.
Correct. What's going on with you? What I can't believe this. I thought there must be something wrong. What's going on?
No. I've been watching this morning. Seeing Andrew shirtless has gotten me all hot and bothered.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
Easy
you.
boy, easy.
It's very sexy. It's
Hearing
very.
that Lil'Jordan is drunk is brought back nice nostalgia.
He didn't bring any French.
Campari
He didn't bring French
Malort.
fries in. He didn't bring anything. He brought in no junk food, however, this morning.
Is he just drinking it straight? What's he doing?
I don't. Jordan, hang on.
The old Bay vodka. Did
Is
you just drink
Jordan's
it
mic on?
straight?
Yeah.
I drank some.
Hang on. We got to turn Jordan's mic back on. Hang on 1 second.
I drank some straight, took some with lime juice, and it was really good. So I love Old Bay. My friends don't. And
Hot take over
yeah,
here.
I know.
He loves
and,
Old Bay.
Wow.
But
Boy, very unique.
All my like friends that weren't from Maryland said it was the worst thing they have ever consumed in their lives.
Get the F out of
Well,
here.
I'm dead. I loved it though.
They don't.
Well, thanks for bringing it in to share. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
I know.
that. That means
Yeah.
a lot.
That would have washed the tarantula down nicely.
Really means a lot.
And then I did miss the tarantula consumption. I was looking forward to that.
Oh,
There's some social media stuff out
yeah,
there.
yeah,
already.
you'll definitely be
you
able to
can
go
find
back and enjoy that.
How big was it?
It wasn't enormous,
like a
but it
baby.
was. I mean, it was a decent size. I mean, it was.
Yeah, it was a lot like you, Kyle. It was a decent size.
Yeah.
It was
not as impressive as you'd want it to be, but
right.
It got the job done.
We're used to that.
Internet talks,
We're used to that over the years.
It was dehydrated?
It was it was oven dried.
Oh, okay, well, that makes it tasty.
Yeah, you're right. That's how you know it's good.
And salted.
You should do a Kyle in the Kitchen segment
about a tarantula.
Yeah, right. By the way, how do you like the fact that your replacement lasted all of 6 months before he quit?
7.
How do you like that?
No, that was also part of the reason I wanted to call and be like, well, what happened? Did Glenn just like scare him out of there? Like,
Kyle, are you dragging him into the land of the undead as well with you?
Yeah, right.
Is that what's going on?
That he made me go see Limp Bizkit.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can just not lose and not have to.
Yeah, that was always Kyle's solution to the bets. Was just not losing. Was always the thought process. By the way, Booker's gonna lose. We did just find that out. Booker's gonna lose our lacrosse bet this year.
Oh.
He's gonna have to.
How is that already settled?
Because none of his teams made the tournament.
I don't know if it up anymore, but
he
picked Brown's
Duke,
his only team.
He picked Duke and Notre Dame with his first 2 picks. They were the first 2 teams out of the tournament. I can't remember who else he had. Booker's gonna lose. Like he has no. Brown's got to play Virginia in the first round. Like that's his only chance of doing something. Booker's going to lose the lacrosse bet. Like that is going to happen.
So he needs to have the champion essentially.
Yes. Brown would basically have to win the title for him to not lose the lacrosse bet.
And that ain't happening.
No.
I look forward to seeing how he'll skirt his punishment.
Oh, he's definitely going to try to get out of it. There's no question about that. But we have said he would have to run from here to Towson. Was the way it was going to go.
Well, it was initially a walk during the course of a show.
Whatever he's got to do, he's got to traverse from here to Towson, and we're going to send Jordan out with him. Like, oh man.
Otherwise, he has to get his back.
You know what I'd really love to do? I don't know if I have any friends at Fox 45. I'd like to honor Traffic Jam Jimmy by having somebody take the cruiser out with Booker.
That would be great.
Wouldn't that be a neat way to honor Traffic Jam Jimmy? I don't know, but I don't know if they're going to ever let anybody drive that car again because
they might let Bruce.
Oh, they might let Bruce.
You know what? That's a.
Oh my God!
On his way out with these ideas.
Oh my God! What an idea that is.
Write that down.
I do like that idea.
Write that down.
Bruce driving Traffic Jam Jimmy's car behind, and he could be. Oh, imagine if we. Now I want to get Bruce drunk and then let him yell things at Booker, but then he couldn't drive, so we can't. We got to cancel that.
Have somebody drive.
We'll let Jordan
get
drunk
in the passenger seat
and yell things at Booker while he's sitting in the passenger seat with Bruce in the Traffic Jam Jimmy mobile.
Or
no,
I think it would be better
to have Jordan be sober and driving and have Bruce be drunk.
Yeah, but has Jordan ever been sober?
This is the problem.
They might not let Jordan drive the thing.
I think it might be tough to ask to let somebody else drive that car. I think we're talking about sacred ground at this point, man.
Well, then you just got to set up another web segment where he does a driving test.
I think that they will. I honestly think they're just going to retire it because I don't think that they can replace Traffic Jam Jimmy, dude. Like he's a freaking icon, man. Like he is the absolute best.
Just put a fish fillet on the dashboard and call it a day.
Gotta be beautiful. Be beautiful.
Where's Paul going?
He's going to Super Mega Corp. Some other Super Mega. You went to Super Mega Corp. Paul's going to Super Mega Corp. Everybody leaves.
I'm your cubicle buddy.
Yeah, you'll see him in a few weeks.
Yeah, right. What do you? I don't even know exactly. What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
He doesn't know.
Yeah, exactly. He's an engineer. Is the answer?
He's gonna get busted for racketeering soon.
He's gonna get hit with RICO charges.
Shaking people
down. Are you familiar with scaffolding?
Yes.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with that.
Okay, good. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
What do you think of the new? What do you think of the new Kendrick record?
I'm dying that I haven't listened to it.
Oh, really? I've actually listened to it. How is that possible?
You go to bed at like 3 in the morning.
That is true. There is that. All I saw on Twitter last night at midnight was people talking about it. I'm like, oh, I guess I better get on this. Plus, I sure as hell wasn't.
Eating me alive.
I wasn't worried about the Suns game last night because they didn't bother to show up. It was pleasant.
We were together in studio for long enough that on the last time he released an album, like serendipitously, just sort of just released it, I was freaking out in studio while we were doing the show, and you were like, "You know, we're doing a show right now."
Yeah,
like, you don't understand.
I do say that sometimes.
Yeah.
That is.
I was like, "You don't understand."
That does sound like something I would
just
say.
Released an album, and you were like, "Well, we'll worry about that later." And now you're the one listening to it at midnight.
Well, figure out a day that you can actually come in and hang. This would have been a great day for you to come in and hang out. Way to screw that up, man. Well, you can't knock off. It's a Baltimore. Wait a second. It's a Baltimore summer Friday afternoon. Nobody stays at work past lunch.
Borderline true.
You could just scoot out, come play the Stetka Cup with us.
What is the Stetka Cup?
It's a ping pong tournament. I had a bit of a problem a few weeks ago. And when I say a bit of a problem, I mean I might have lost $1,200.
Wait, what?
I was betting Ukrainian ping pong.
No, you weren't.
I was.
No, you weren't.
That's a legit thing
Real
that
thing.
occurred. I found a place to go to bet on Ukrainian ping pong, and I had lost. I had a tough night, and when you have a tough night betting, you want it
before or after you decided to bet on Ukrainian ping pong?
settle.
Yes is the answer.
Yeah, settle. So I said, there's only one sport going on right now that I can bet on, and it's Ukrainian ping pong. And so I just started betting it.
Oh
and
God.
I won, like, my first 15 games that I bet on. And I said...
Chasing the high.
I was very much chasing the dragon, my friend. Like, I had a beat on that dragon. So I just kept going. And it's gone. It's gone.
$1,200.
But that wasn't all on Ukrainian ping pong. There were some other things involved.
He lost betting on a match between two guys with the
named
same
Yuri,
last
because
name.
I bet the wrong year. No, first name. They were
First
both
name.
named Yuri, and I bet the wrong Yuri. It was like,
happens everywhere.
It's a story. Is like,
Especially in the Stetka
tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast
What
situation.
was the vibe like in the Clark household?
Most of the Clarks don't know the extent. They don't know.
Most of the
She don't
Clarks.
listen.
Sam?
Yeah, correctly. It's just me and Sam. I pull him aside. I'm like, buddy, we got to talk. You're definitely not planning on going to college, right? Like, we're good. We're good in that department. That's the way it's going to go. There's a reason why I've decided to work the Archbishop Spalding lacrosse game later today. Because Daddy needs to make some money back.
So you can afford dinner.
How's Operation Lacrosse Scholarship going?
Oh, not well. Not well. They're not good. It's just the 4-year-olds playing. Sam's playing too now. It is they're not good at this game. This is not the sport for them. I'm not sure there's gonna be a sport that they're good at, but it is definitely not lacrosse.
What was was there denial involved before you realized you're gonna have to pay for college?
Oh no, I've always accepted that. I don't know how I'm gonna pay for it. I mean, like, you say I'm gonna have to pay for it. They're going to have to pay for it is the reality.
Yeah.
Or they're just going to choose otherwise. All right, pal. I was gonna ask if you want to plug anything. Do you have a mixtape that you want to get a plug in for?
It's still in the works.
Yeah, you're still working on that. All right,
Yeah.
figure out a day that you can come join us. You might have to train the next producer. we might have it work out that way, that you're the one doing the training. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for. I'm glad that you called in. I love hearing your voice. I miss you, pal.
No, I miss you too.
All right, buddy. We'll talk soon.
Take it easy, guys. Jordan, good luck.
Yeah. Bye, Kyle. All right.
Thank you, Kyle.
There you go. That's Kyle Ottenheimer, who was Paul before there was a Paul, and was Paul for 7 years. Hang on a second. We always turn. We got to turn. I know. You got to. It's the. I understand. I'm not mad at you. Understood. Not about this. Other things.
He's
plenty
back
of
from
other
the
things.
dead, though.
Yeah, I did. I thought he just drove right off a cliff.
Yeah.
Remarkable that he was able to join us this morning.
Now that's a hairy guy.
Oh yeah.
He would have been a pallet to
yeah.
wax.
Oh, you don't know who Traffic Jam Jimmy? I guess it's local news. Why would a 20-year-old?
She's not really, and she's not really from here.
Yeah, I'll give her.
You mentioned the Suns. It brought me and my buddy. We were pulling for.
Oh yeah, that's what he
Yeah,
was.
I really want to talk about the Suns game.
Suns.
Yeah,
Thank you,
we were pulling for the over. He had 1,000 smackaroons on the over, and it did not.
Yeah,
hit.
did not hit, huh?
Did not hit. So
You got to bet Dunkaroos instead of
what an
Smackaroos.
idiot losing $1,000 betting.
know,
What kind of idiot would do that?
Who would
Do we
dare?
want to
Stupid.
talk about Nick Boyle restructuring?
That's not really a lot to say. I mean, yes. What do you want to say about it?
He restructured.
There you go. We've done that.
Cheers to him.
Good for Nick Boyle. Yeah, I'm really bummed out about Rich Strike. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm like the one guy that cares. So
I cared. I was upset.
It sucks because we find out like other things about his connections that are not so great. Like, who knew that his jockey was literally suspended in Ohio but racing in Kentucky? That's not ideal, and his trainer had apparently said some quite unsavory things about the vice president of the United States. So it kind of hurt the story a little bit, but the horse was still embraceable. It was the horse that was the star. And I've talked to a few horse people around Pimlico, and their disappointment is, look, if there's actually a physical reason why the horse can't run in the race, do the entire sport a favor, enter the race, show up next week, do all of the media, and on Friday, scratch from the race. For the sake of the sport, do all of those things. They don't have this is like kind of the conversation we had about with the Orioles
I was going to say, it feels like a hoodwink.
They don't have an obligation to do that, but I understand why the people within the sport would ask them to do that because you've sucked the entire life out of a sport that is only relevant for a couple of weeks all year. You have now sucked all of the life out of not just Preakness. It's not just the people in Baltimore. It's the entire industry that has the life sucked out of it. Now, the industry lives in and of itself because there's still money involved, right? Because the people involved still have money. But for the casual fan, it's gone. Any interest whatsoever was sucked out yesterday. Now, I get it. If ultimately the horse wasn't going to run in the race anyway, yes, you're right. It's a bit of a bait and switch to show up and pull the horse out. Maybe. But I get why the sport would say, could you please do that for us anyway? Because we could use you here to do interviews, to have people talking about the horse and the great story of an 80-1 shot winning, all of those things. It's a huge bummer.
Especially after they said the horse is going to run in another race before the Belmont.
No, not going to run another race.
That's what they said.
No, they're pointing to the Belmont. They want to make sure the horse can run in the Belmont. This is about keeping the horse fresh for the Belmont.
Because it was always aiming toward the Belmont.
Yes. The idea was never to run in the Preakness because they weren't expecting to win the Kentucky Derby.
Hell, they weren't even expecting to be in the Kentucky Derby up until the last second.
Literally a day before.
Exactly.
So that's why when I asked the question, I get it. I had no doubt that the plans never involved Preakness. There was never a thought of the horse running in the Preakness. And so this really kind of screwed things up because you had been thinking Belmont the entire time. The entire time, Belmont was the plan. And now, all of a sudden, the entire sport is turning its lonely eyes to you. And cuckoo, cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson, where do you go? I don't know what I just did. I think I put 6 different song lyrics together there in order to make that work. So yeah, it's a huge bummer for everybody that Rich Strike will not run in the Preakness. There's no way of getting around it. It's devastating to the folks there. It's devastating to the sport as a whole that the Kentucky Derby winner will not be running in the Preakness next Saturday. Now, what we do know, you want to do a quiz? Do we have time? Do you want to do a quiz somehow?
Did you need to do?
We got to take one more break. We got to get Cass for Did This Really Happen? Proctor got a quiz. Do you remember?
You made a wax Proctor too?
I would like it. Are you good with that? Whatever. How about a butt cheek? A butt cheek. Yeah, but it would be a good bit if you did it.
I don't know that I want to touch Proctor's
Would you
butt.
I'd do it. I do it. I think I'm pretty sure I've touched Proctor's butt before.
Why don't we split cheeks? We got 2.
Would you let us wax both your butt cheeks? Top half of the butt cheek. All right, I like that. I don't know what. Don't send this one to the Marconi folks. Don't let this be the broadcast. All right, we come back in. We're gonna wax Proctor's butt cheek. What are we doing? We might as well not come in on Monday. We just might as well let this be the last one. The kids are gone. Paul's leaving. Pets' heads are falling off.
Tarantula's heads are falling off.
100%. Castle, and we'll do a quiz, and Castle, Glenn Clark Radio is the point. Sports fans, the wait is over. The all-new FanDuel Sportsbook is now open at Live Casino and Hotel in Hanover, Maryland. This is your chance to win big right in your own backyard. Bet on every sport with self-service kiosks and watch all of the action from the best seat in the house. Make every moment more at the all-new FanDuel Sportsbook at Live Casino and Hotel in Hanover. Please play responsibly. Gambling problem? Please call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit mdgamblinghelp.org.
The biggest pro wrestling stars today and all time all have one thing in common. You've heard them on Jobbing Out.
Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate it.
The great Kurt Angle.
Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it.
Matt Riddle.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
The champ, Drew McIntyre.
Oh, thank you for having me.
The great Ron Simmons.
Damn.
Keith Lee.
Appreciate you guys having me, man.
Bill Goldberg.
My pleasure.
Charlotte.
Thank you so much for having me.
Mick Foley is with us.
This is the greatest name for a wrestling show I've ever heard.
MJF.
I'm glad you're happy I'm on this show because I'm freaking miserable.
Le Champion.
Chris Jericho.
Le Champion.
AJ, Aaron, Brandon, and Glenn are talking pro wrestling every week on Jobbing Out. Find it at PressBoxOnline.com/radio, iTunes, and SoundCloud.
Answering Baltimore's calls for help, running in when others run away, working together toward one shared vision for a thriving city. That's your Baltimore Police. But the department needs more good people. People like you. Join a proud new generation of Baltimore Police and make an active difference in your community. Start with competitive wages and excellent benefits on day one. Join for good at bpdrecruit.org.
Stan the Fan here, welcoming back one of my favorite sponsors, the Costas Inn. And everybody around Baltimore knows the Costas Inn is a great place to go and grab crabs, steaks, salads, soups, whatever's on your mind to eat in person. But did you know that the Costas Inn has upped their game? They are now one of the premier takeout places in Baltimore. Give them a call now to order your food, 410-477-1975. That's the Costas Inn over 4100 North Point Boulevard.
The latest edition of Press Box is available now. On the cover, Luke Jackson profiles Orioles catcher Adley Rutschman, diving into where his passion for baseball and for catching comes from and how he uses that passion to elevate those around him in the Orioles organization. Also inside, Bo Smolka takes a look at how the Ravens' 2021 draft picks can make progress in year two, and Glenn Clark offers a very unique tribute to former rival Mike Krzyzewski that all Maryland fans can appreciate. Press Box is available for free at over 500 area locations, including 60 Royal Farm stores, and you can always find the entire edition as well as the best daily coverage of the Orioles, Ravens, and Terps at PressBoxOnline.com.
Stay tuned. Your chance to win $1 million is coming up. Probably not from us. You're listening to Glenn Clark Radio.
All right, what order do we want to do? How about we got to warm up the strips, right? I think
you just got to rub them.
We need 30 seconds of warming them up.
You only need one because it peels into two.
Oh, all right.
So you have an extra. Take it home and.
Oh, yeah, right. Enjoy your afternoon. Proctor is allowing us to wax the top of his butt, essentially, which I tell you what, that's the thing I've been waiting for my entire life. Right. Today's show brought to you by Glory Days Grill. The spring seasonal menu available at Glory Days Grill includes the strawberry salmon salad, the baseball cut sirloin, as well as the opener, the flash fried pork belly with the Korean #2 sauce. GloryDaysGrill.com is the website for you to get your order in. All right, Cass is going to give us, did this really happen? I do kind of think that it would be good to get some hair. That would be good. Look at his tiny nipples. Look at his tiny, it's really tiny nipples.
I'm not one to talk about tiny nipples.
Do you have tiny nipples too? Well, now you got to show us. What are we doing here? Hang on a second. Stop. Wait. Cassidy, are you uncomfortable? Okay.
Yeah, that is a very important question.
I gotta make sure. I sometimes because Cassidy is just.
I'm a little uncomfortable showing the world my nipples.
No, because Cassidy has been such like a part of the crew at some point that I sometimes forget that like, hey, we got to make sure that we're not. There's literally Cassidy is the only female in a tiny room with 6 dudes right now. Five dudes. Yeah. I do need to make sure because if she is. You can use the microphone, by the way. This is still an. I know the audio went away for a little while, but it's still an audio medium.
Intrigued, like I know it sounds weird,
By the
but
tiny nipples.
That's kind of interesting.
How so?
Like I don't know, like the look of them, like that's interesting to me.
It's interesting.
That's
interesting.
I don't know what to make of any of that. I don't know what to
without making it sound weird.
All right, fair enough.
It all
All
sounds
right, Paul.
weird.
Let me see your. Hang on a second.
I think John's are slightly tiny.
Yeah, but you know what? You do have tiny nipples.
They're tiny.
You're not wrong. You have tiny nipples.
I mean, they're totally useless, so I'm okay with
yeah,
them.
Right, right. I think that's been Proctor's point over the years. You just said it was interesting.
Yeah, but I'm saying it doesn't like look odd.
Okay. I don't know if this is okay. I don't know if anything we're doing right now is okay.
My mom watches. My mom knows what my nipples look like.
Rated R.
Should we try to get the landing strip, or should we?
It's Glenn Clark Radio, not Andrew Stetka Radio.
I feel like we committed to doing the butt, and so we
let's
isolate that.
Let's do the butt then.
All right. Oh God! Turn around or something. Turn around.
What do you want?
God.
Get that on the radio.
God.
I've always been told I have a butt for radio.
Oh man.
What do I do here?
You just
This, folks, this is actually why I'm leaving. Right. This right here. Good.
I need to do
Good Lord.
All right, are we doing it?
You should take Stetka's mic and hold it up, and we got to hear your.
All right, you pull against the grain, boys. Pull against the grain.
What?
10 seconds. Let the wax.
I really enjoy smacking.
The wax got to cool,
yes.
right?
That's got to be honest with you. That's the part of the day that I was waiting
Right.
for. Is anybody actually doing radio right now?
Yeah, I've been.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes.
Right. Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
Oh
okay.
my God.
All right, not bad. Not
He
bad.
didn't even wince. He didn't even move.
There's a little bit on there.
There was no flinch. There was no move. There was no facial expression. He smiled.
Yeah, I think he liked that a little too
Yeah, it
much.
was. He went, oh, all right.
Right.
He said, "Oh."
Proctor's going to be a butt wax guy now. That's not. We do not kink shame. Great point. Thank you, Jordan. If there's one thing that you know about this show, it's that we do not kink shame. All right, let's. What are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing?
It's
here?
a strong question.
All right, let's get. Did this really happen? Cass, did this one final time with Papa Cass? Did this really happen? Paul got back in the win column last week. Everybody's gonna get to play along. The home version of Did This Really Happen? What do you have for us this week, Cass?
Can't have anyone see. Okay.
John really just pulled his pants down right in front. He did not.
Was that on?
care.
That wasn't on camera, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it was on camera. Paul's texting someone. I don't know what's going on. I don't. What?
Sorry.
What?
My best friend from childhood just will say he got home, and he's watching the show.
Ah, all right. Well, it's good that this is the one. Did you say, did he graduate? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
No.
No. Did he graduate?
He graduated.
Thank you. I was hoping that you understood. Well, good for him. Congratulations to
Sorry,
him.
I haven't talked to him in a really, really, really long time.
All right. We, as Kyle would say, we're doing a show here.
I know.
Okay? We're doing a show.
Would Kyle say that?
That's allegedly. All right, Cass.
So according to unrealside.com, okay, in 1990, on the
Yeah, I
plane
don't know what that is either. I don't think
of
it's real.
British Airways, the window fell off, and one of the pilots got sucked out flying in the air. So one of the co-pilots ended up having to grab him before he completely flew out by the shoe. The problem is that the shoe wasn't on, like, correctly, and it slipped off of his foot.
She loves death. Nobody. This is Cassidy's
None of these
Dr.
are ever.
Death.
They're never cheeky.
They're never cheeky. Yeah, right?
They're always straight out of a horror
She
film.
loves death.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Falls out of the plane. To his death, obviously. I don't think he survived.
Oh, no?
I just got an email from my bank asking about unexpected expenses. I think they might be aware of my betting situation. I literally just got that email from my bank.
Did your kid tip him off?
I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Tim Jones, the co-pilot, the one that let him go, ended up feeling really bad and started a GoFundMe for his funeral.
I thought you said this happened in 1990.
1980. I thought you said
1990.
1990.
They definitely didn't start a GoFundMe. That didn't happen. Yeah, this is not a real story.
Not a real story.
It's real. I wasn't finished. But
Cass.
It's real. No.
Keep going.
Okay. So he starts like a GoFundMe.
Is it like a GoFundMe or is it a
Like
GoFundMe?
A GoFundMe.
Well, it's British Airways,
It's
so
really
it'd be a
important.
GoFundMe.
Brilliant. It's brilliant.
Go. Just go.
The problem is that the co-pilot was dating the man that died, his ex-wife.
Jesus Christ.
So they thought that he did it on purpose for the longest time, but he never did because they're actually really good friends. So
Not anymore.
This is not real.
Well, you don't know that. Maybe they speak to each other in the grave.
I mean, Kyle just visited us from
That's
beyond the grave.
exactly right.
This
You don't
is
know
true.
that.
This is not real.
All right, Stekka's quite confident. John?
He already said it's real.
I'll say it's not real. Is my gut, not real.
Jordan?
Not real.
Paul?
Damn, now I've realized she could have been lying.
There's definitely elements of this that she has changed.
I mean, obviously there is a struggle with the GoFundMe.
The GoFundMe.
But it could be
And
just,
she also said that the guy got sucked out and was flying through the air.
And then
he was pulled back. The guy was trying to pull him back in.
Flew through the air. I said he got sucked out.
And you said he was flying through the air.
You did use that term. That did happen.
Damn it. I'd like to think that she's not a complete liar, but I'm going to say fake.
You know what? The hell with it. It's the last one. I'm going to say it's real. I'm going to say it's a real story. Cassidy, did this really happen?
didn't.
Damn it!
I mean, dude, the GoFundMe thing.
Why
was
did you say
so
GoFundMe?
obvious.
Because it would trick you guys.
No, it wouldn't.
No, that
was happening.
we all literally thought there's
How
no
long
way.
do you think GoFundMe has been around?
I said like GoFundMe. Thank
Yes,
you
but
very much.
any
You said
there
they start-
wasn't
you-
an internet in that point.
You said they started the GoFundMe.
There was It actually it happened.
This is-
no. Listen.
She does this all the time.
Oh, God.
Listen. He got sucked out of the plane.
Yes.
He was saved. He got completely saved, and it was.
So the only part that isn't true
no,
is
it
the,
wasn't his ex-wife. There was
That's
nothing
what I.
about
That's
the
that's where I
dating.
was.
and the
There was
and
no
the GoFund.
fundraiser.
Like I've
Of
definitely
course-
heard of people flying out of planes.
Yeah.
Like that's happened. Sure.
That happened. A woman got sucked out of the actual small ass window next to her seat, like back like 8 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
But the GoFundMe part, Cass. Did you think at all about you're using the term GoFundMe for a
In
story?
1990.
Like GoFundMe.
But
what
even
would
then,
be
in
like
1990,
GoFundMe. They're
Al
all-
Gore did not invent the internet until the
Yes.
mid 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can't say anything because you lost.
But I just
either
did that to
way.
play along.
Doesn't matter.
They
It was
just
still
did that
live.
because everybody else picked the other thing.
Sir.
Lou is there.
All right, how long is this quiz going to take? Wait. Oh, Sue's calling. This might be the pizza. Oh, somebody deal with. See, hang on a second. Let me answer.
Oh, on the air. This is great.
This is Glenn. Okay, we'll be down in 1 second.
Man, Andrew and Glenn really have my butt all sticky.
All right, can you go get the
Can you
pizza?
isolate that?
Thank you, thank you. Go here. Go down the elevator and out the loading dock door. Okay. All right. There's 3 pizzas. Thank you. All right. We got to do this quickly.
All right.
Hang on. We got to pick teams. All
It
right.
just says Glenn's answer, Andrew's answer.
I understand that, but we got to pick teams because we have 2 other people here. So Andrew gets to pick one of the kids, and I get to pick one of the kids.
All right. So
You want first
do
pick?
Do I want drunk Jordan or do I want?
And Cassidy, who thinks
Bridgerton Cass.
that
Cass, who thinks the internet was-
GoFundMe was around in 1980.
Proctor sent me the quiz to do it on my own. I was actually trying to figure it out while I was drinking, which is why
You
I
have a
struggled
problem,
so
sir.
much. The,
So wait, so he's already seen the quiz, so he's
No,
out.
no, when he did one
Oh,
before.
oh.
Yeah,
You drink too much.
yeah.
I'll take Jordan.
Is that? Are you sure that was?
No, I'm not sure.
All right,
I'm not sure,
Jordan, you
but-
go over, sit with Stetka. Cass, you're on my team. I need you to do better than GoFundMe in 19.
Whatever.
I need a step
when I
up.
win this, you guys can all just suck it.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yikes.
Wow.
It really is senior day. here
Wow.
on
Your
Talk
language
Radio.
is offensive.
Aggressive. Jordan, take your chair, because Cassidy can bring her chair over. You come over here, because you can't sit right there. John Proctor quiz is brought to you today. We got to fly through it. We don't have a lot of time. Got John Proctor quiz brought to you by.
Yeah, I got to go wash my back.
And we got to play for the Stetka Cup, a press box print issue, which is available right now. Adley Rutschman's. You got to bring your chair, Cass. Calm down. You'll be okay. I believe in you. I always do. I've always believed in you.
You should go look into the GoFundMe.
Adley Rutschman's on the cover of the new press box print issue. Go get it for free at your neighborhood Royal Farms, any of the hundreds of locations around town where you find press box. Let's go.
All right, nothing beats some playoff basketball. The 2022 Basketball Champions League Final Four just wrapped up in Bilbao, Spain. However you say that. Bilbao, Spain. What was the final combined score between Baxi Manresa and winning team Lenovo Tenerife?
What the hell
So just
sport is
one
this?
basketball, one game.
Yes, one game. What was the final combined score?
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that number. You good with that number? Okay. What do you got?
194.
We said 180.
All right, the answer is 185.
Say it again.
Suck it.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
All right, the 2022 Pan American Canoe Slalom Championships are a wrap.
Slalom?
And
Slalom.
I've always heard of slalom.
No, you've never heard it.
Okay,
You've never
what?
heard
like-
that.
just like-
you want to read the
Yeah.
quiz?
Just like
Shut
Cass
up and let me
is-
do this.
Just like Cass knew that GoFundMe was
The
not
tw-
Paul's
invented in
getting worked up
1990.
now.
The 2022
Lot going on.
Pan American Canoe Slalom Championships are a wrap, and as everyone anticipated, Tituin Puyo, I don't know how to pronounce
go with
this,
it. Yeah.
proved once again to be the man to beat.
Yeah.
But do you remember how many boats were entered into the canoe sprint
Do I ever.
in Tokyo Olympics?
That's the point. Is that we don't know.
ridiculous.
We're just guessing. We're just guessing. You write down a number. How many canoes were in the Tokyo Olympics? You write down a
In
number.
the entire Olympics?
Yes.
No, that could be a lot. That could be a lot.
I bet it's not a lot.
I'm thinking higher than that.
All right, we're gonna go with. You got a number?
Hang on. I think it's. Hang on. This is what I think. I think it's more like that. So somewhere between those two, write a number down. All right, write a number down. Okay, we got it. Go ahead. What do you got?
23.
We got. Oh God. Oh God. We have 132.
279.
Oh!
Are there that many countries
This
in the
is
Olympics?
an ass kicking.
Again, suck it.
God. You didn't see this coming. You might have to sign up for a GoFundMe with all this.
All right.
We're getting waxed over
Yeah,
here.
you are.
It was established in 1990. GoFundMe.
Was it?
It was.
All right. Glenn's favorite bicycle race, the Giro d'Italia,
Oh, I do love the
is
Giro.
about halfway complete
It's
as racers
the Tour
cycle
of Italy.
from Budapest to Verona. Not including
Budapest is not in Italy. Distinctively not in Italy.
Not including the short time trial phases, what is the average distance in miles for the 19 other phases of the race? The average distance in miles.
And how long's the race?
It doesn't say. It's just Budapest to Verona.
What would a
Yep, there it is.
So you want to say? All right, go ahead.
173.
All right, Glenn.
Are we 88?
It is 110.6.
We did it again! Oh, you guys suck!
Suck it.
You guys are so.
Sorry, we're just building our deficit for the.
You
comeback.
gotta study up on your tour to Italy, bitch.
Rich Strike, the winner of the Kentucky Derby, has now won both races entered at Churchill Downs. A far cry from the 10th place finish that was the horse's first race in Henderson, Kentucky. How many minutes would it take to drive from Henderson to Louisville?
John is calling me now. Hang on a second.
The door's locked.
Hi, John. Jordan, go open the door. Quickly. Oh, I could have just typed the. I guess. Hang on a second. I can give him the code. Oh, but he's carrying pizzas. Go open the door. Quickly.
How many miles from Henderson to Louisville?
Yep.
Kentucky.
Henderson, where?
Kentucky.
Henderson, Kentucky to Louisville, Kentucky. This is the one Jordan knew too.
Yeah, of course.
I say, you know what? I think we should do this. I genuinely believe that's what we should answer.
Me too.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go 70.
Did you see?
I did not.
You son of a bitch.
Straight up. Come on, if you say something like that, I'm gonna know what you're writing.
God.
I'm gonna say 70.
Well, none of those look to be large. No, I'm gonna have to deal with that. All right, take a picture so when I message them and say they owe me money,
It's all listed as 10-inch on the.
Well, I definitely didn't order 3 10-inch pizzas. I ordered a large.
10-inch what?
Pizzas.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, easy over there. I said 69.
130.
Yeah, you son of a
I
bitch.
did. Come on.
You
said
cheating,
what you said.
cheating ass cheater. You're take those out there. Don't leave them in here. Take those out there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so through the wild card round, Glenn is up 327 to 61.
Glenn and Cass.
Glenn
Show
and
some
Cass
respect.
are up 327 to 61 over Andrew and
That's what you
Lil'Jordan.
get. You had the chance. You took a drunk. You know what you did?
Yeah.
You selected a drunk.
I did.
All right. NBA playoffs are going on right now, but can you tell me the 10 players with the most playoff games played in NBA history score 1 point per game played?
All right, and I guess we go first.
Go ahead.
LeBron.
LeBron James, 266.
How about Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan is not on this list.
He did retire for a while there.
Yeah, but still. I got a lot of questions.
It's playoff games played.
I got a lot of questions on this
Kareem.
list.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he is 5th, 237.
What do you think about Magic Johnson? How you feel about that? You like that answer? All right, Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson is not on the list.
Not going well. We gotta lock it up.
Tony Parker.
Tony Parker,
Oh,
226.
then we should say Tim Duncan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan, 251.
Yeah. You nailed that one.
Thank you.
Why wouldn't you say Tim Duncan? Why would you say Tony Parker before Tim Duncan? It's a wild choice. Say something. Say something.
Well, let's go Wilt.
No.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You should have said something else.
Oh wait, you each get
What?
How do I put in the strike? It's on the left side. Right, but how do, like?
Yeah, we have two.
They have two. We have one.
Right, but what marker do I put down? Just like an X.
I'm thinking we say. I'm thinking based on these two guys being on the list, I think we say Manu next. Okay, Manu Ginobili.
218. He is 7th.
You
I'm
definitely
sorry,
knew
8th.
that. You definitely knew that.
Bill Russell.
Bill
he
Russell
did
is
win.
not on the list.
They played less. This is what it is. They played less playoff games back then. That's the problem.
Oh, I got one.
So I'm between. Let's powwow. Okay, between Larry Bird and Robert Horry. Which one do you think I should say?
All right, 5, 4.
All right, Robert Horry.
Robert Orr, he is 4th on the list, 244.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant, he is 7th on the list, 220.
All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to get 7 of them. There's still 3 more to be had. How about? Should I go with the other one that I was thinking? Shaquille O'Neal.
216, he is 9th.
Old Spice, baby.
Dirk Nowitzki.
No.
God, you are so bad at this. God, your whole family must be embarrassed about your existence.
Don't leave Jordan out on that one either.
Oh no. They've been embarrassed about his existence for some time. That's not new. Larry Bird.
No. They missed Derek Fisher and Scottie Pippen.
Wow. Jordan doesn't make the list and Scottie Pippen does. That's wild. I guess he hung around with Portland a little bit.
So how do
Houston.
I get this to update?
Oh God. Oh God.
Right, but they both got 3 strikes.
No. You just put their initial in that, and then it does it for you. So wherever you have
Oh Jesus, this is a nightmare.
It was.
We got ping pong to play.
That was not clear.
We got to go.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
All right. Can we move? Can we do this as we move on to the next thing? Yeah.
All right. Premier League is coming to an end soon.
Oh
and
no, son of a bitch!
And there's a pretty close race for
You're a
top
soccer
goal
player.
scorer. There's a pretty close race for top goal scorer going on. Score 10 times the number of goals the player scored, and tell me the 11 players with 12 or more goals.
We're
this
going to
season.
get our asses handed to us.
I don't know. That I know the top 3, but outside of that, I'm not sure. All right.
You know anyone who plays in the Premier League?
Mo Salah.
Okay.
Mo Salah? Yes, number 1 with 22.
What you got? Oh, God damn it!
That's why I guessed it.
God damn it!
Stekka's actually in the lead right now.
Oh, he's gonna run away with it.
You know what's bad? If any of my podcast co-hosts are listening
Yeah.
to me,
you guys were trailing. So put the G on.
Oh, we were trailing?
Oh,
Really?
Trailing after that.
That's
Ha 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 ha!
horse S.
Now Andrew gets the second one.
All right, Hyungmin Son.
Who?
Hyungmin Son.
He's number 2.
I've never heard of that individual.
He plays for Tottenham.
Does he?
Yeah.
If you say so. I don't know what league these guys play. You got anybody else? Anybody? At all? How about
You said they had to have at least 11 goals?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
11 players with 12 or more goals this
12
season.
12 or more goals. Okay.
I don't know what league some of these guys play in. It really does make it tough. Neymar.
No.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
Damn it, that would have been a really good guess, Cass.
He's gotten the top 3, but didn't get credit for one of them.
Well, Cass was going to have it.
You guys would have said that for sure. Why wouldn't you?
Well, I wouldn't have, but Cass would have. You're the soccer player.
I'm
This
really
is on
racking
you.
my brain here.
This is on you.
I know nothing about soccer.
Christian Pulisic.
No.
I know he plays.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane, 15.
It's still a thing. I don't know. How would I know? You are really letting me down, Cass.
No, I
You're here for your soccer expertise.
No, not Premier League.
God damn it. Kylian Mbappe.
He plays in France.
I don't know. How would I know?
Nope. That's 3 strikes.
All right, here's where it's going to start to get dicey for me, actually. Let's go. I'm not sure, but Sadio Mane?
Yes. He has 15.
Get the F out of here. You suck.
Let's also try.
The guy does a podcast about Premier League soccer.
I don't know why, but I'm going to try Diego Jota.
You've gotten them almost completely in order.
Is Raheem Sterling on the list?
God, you're crushing this. You're getting it basically in order.
We got to move. Got to move. Turn that clock on.
Roberto Firmino?
No.
Kevin De Bruyne?
Yes.
He just had a hat trick the other day.
Of course he did. Yeah, obviously. Everybody knew that.
That would have helped. That probably got him up above 12.
There's not a single Ukrainian ping pong question on this quiz, is there?
So you've gotten the first 8.
And how many are there total?
11. So you have 3 left.
Come on. Turn the clock on.
This is going to be tough.
2, 1. Soccer player.
It's
Strike.
Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy. But you already got 2 strikes.
Okay. Well, I'll take Jamie Vardy then.
Yeah.
Cass, you're a disappointment to everyone.
I know.
Timo Pukki.
No.
Okay.
Is that a real name? Is that really Timo Pukki?
All right. After that round,
Who did I miss?
Yeah, he missed.
you missed Wilfred Zaha
You feel stupid now.
and
Yeah.
Ivan Toney.
Oh, Tony. Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
So after the
Yeah.
second volley round, Andrew is up 24-68 to 12-50.
All right, that's fine. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time.
All
He
right.
stole one of ours anyway. Yeah.
Multi-answer.
This
The
will be about
ML
tennis,
You got
watch.
credit for that one that he stole. The MLB season is heating up, and in the entire league, only 11 players are batting .333 or better as of last night. Alternate.
I don't know.
3 strikes. Name those batters, earning 1 point per point of their batting average.
Wait, they go first?
You
We go-
alternate.
we go
yes.
first.
Don't say anything.
Is there a minimum, like for at bats or anything?
No. Imagine that it's an everyday player. Not you can't have like 10 at bats.
There's one guy I know that, but
Hold on. Wait till he says the name.
Cass wants me to say Luis Robert.
No.
Why would you want me to say that?
Oh, you only get 2 strikes for this round.
Luis
Oh,
Arez.
no, no.
What? He's batting.
What are you doing? Go to your phone. Mike Trout.
Yes. He's batting .337.
He's good.
Tim Anderson.
Yes, he's batting .347.
He's good. Cass?
Oh, I know. I got another one.
Ronald Acuna.
That's exactly what
No.
I was going to say.
Manuel Machado.
Oh,
Manny
damn it.
Machado, .383. He is
Damn it.
second,
I actually did know that.
but he's first among qualifiers.
Hang on. We're not out yet.
I know that.
Settle down.
I'm settled.
We're about to be out, but we're not out yet.
Calmer than you are.
Well, what about what's... No, not bad. Seiya Suzuki.
No.
Really?
Yeah, he hit a slump last week. He didn't get a hit.
So
Son of
you
a
are out.
bitch.
Andrew, you have 2 strikes to go.
I want to know. You put...
27. Owen Miller.
Owen Miller.
Owen Miller, .333.
All right, and the other name I was going to throw out was Christian Yelich.
No.
That was only the second strike?
Yeah.
I thought it was
only
his third.
That was, it was only a second strike.
You got another name?
Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
No. The ones that you missed, Juan Yepes, he's hitting .400.
That guy's got like 25 at bats.
I know. Eric Hosmer's hitting .367.
I just saw him in St. Louis.
Tyler Stevenson is hitting .349. Josh Bell, .345. Xander Bogaerts, .345.
I can't
Yadiel
believe you didn't
Hernandez, .337.
I can't believe you didn't get Josh
And
Bell.
J.P. Crawford, .333.
All right. Final. Let's just get to it.
Time to test your memory. The 2022 NFL NFL draft wrapped a couple weeks ago. However, I am interested in the first 10 picks of the 2021. Name as many of those 10 players as you dare.
I'm out.
And
Of last year's draft.
I don't remember any of them.
Who was one? Trevor Lawrence. Hold on.
Settle down.
Don't shush.
He was supposed to get a wager first, but
Yeah, we are supposed to wager, but
write down your wager, Glenn.
well, how much do we
They
have?
wager before I start the clock, right?
No, they were supposed to wager before you tell us what the question is.
Oh.
Yeah. So we didn't know if we knew the answers or not. What's the score?
Andrew's up 35-31 to 15-95.
We obviously we gotta do that. All right, that's what we're wagering. Proctor.
He's writing his down.
Okay.
60 seconds. Begin.
So yes, he was right about that.
Give me some names.
Was that and that and well, I don't know what we have to do, unfortunately. Just say something. Say anything. Tell us what's coming up in the bat around tomorrow. Tell us what's coming up in the bat.
On the bat around is we have Sam Dykstra, who was part of the MLB Pipeline game of the week last week. He's going to be on talking about Rutschman and Grayson Rodriguez. And then we may potentially have Mike Bordick. Not trying to piggyback. I asked him before you asked me to get him. And then Stan the Fan Charles will also be on the show as per usual. And Zach and I are going to give our preview of who we think could be drafted number 1 to the Orioles.
That for sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Stop.
You're not going to be able to read what I just wrote.
It's okay. You can't write it anymore.
These guys go first. Who'd you write down?
We have 4 names.
Okay. Oh God.
2,500.
2,500 in the wager.
And we have
Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Antoine Winfield.
Oh.
And Jerry Jeudy.
You got.
Don't tell him.
Okay.
Just write the number correct. And 4 guesses and however many.
I thought Jerry Jeudy was 2 years ago.
Repeat the names again for me one more time.
Trevor Lawrence, Jamar Chase, Antoine Winfield, and Jerry Jeudy.
Okay. How many guesses, Glenn?
7.
7 Glenn. Jesus. All right.
But I don't know. These Devonta Smith, Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Kyle Pitts, Isaiah Simmons. But I don't remember if Isaiah Simmons was last year or the year before. 2 years ago. Damn it.
I think he was 2 or 3.
And what was your wager?
$15.95. We wagered everything.
Pitts was good.
I definitely. I know Pitts.
I think they got us.
I don't know. Because we lose if we get them wrong.
Went 8th.
All right.
I don't know if all 3 receivers went in the top 10.
They did.
I don't remember what happened.
So Andrew, you got 2 of the 4.
Which 2 do we miss? I know we missed Jeudy. Yeah, it's good.
You missed Jeudy and the last guy that you
Winfield?
missed.
Was
And
Winfield? Okay.
You missed Winfield. Glenn, you got 6 of 7.
Oh, yes! That's why Cass is my teammate.
Final score, Glenn and Cass 95-70, Andrew and Jordan 35-31.
I know soccer and nothing else.
Yeah, too bad.
Suck
You
it.
suck. You suck. All right, quickly,
Brain's
tidbit.
full of vodka.
Tidbit is brought to you today by Live Casino and Hotel, the FanDuel Sportsbook. Get down there for all the big events this month. The Champions League final is a big event, as well as the final round of the PGA Championship, the big Gervonta Davis, Orlando Romero fight. You want to be in the FanDuel Sportsbook, email events@sportssocialnd.com to reserve your spot today. Quickly.
All right, yesterday the Orioles defeated the Cardinals 3-2, winning the series 2-1. It was the 4th consecutive series the Orioles either split or tied, a feat they had not accomplished since August 21st to September 3rd, 2017, and a streak that has not been bested since the Orioles won or split their first 7 series in that 2017 season. The Orioles are playing well right now, mainly because of their pitching has been so formidable. Even the game yesterday pitched entirely by their bullpen. Currently, the Orioles have 6 relievers with sub-4 ERAs. Jorge Lopez, Dylan Tate, Felix Bautista, Joey Crable, Keegan Aiken, and CNL Perez. Similarly, that 2017 squad had 7 relievers with sub-4 ERAs. Who were they?
No chance.
2017?
Mm-hmm.
2017. Yeah, go ahead. How do we remember what do you remember of the 2017 Orioles?
Britton, right? He's
Zach
still with
Britton.
us?
Yep.
No, yeah, I mean, but
Andrew Miller.
Andrew Miller was gone after 2014.
2014. Darren O'Day.
Darren O'Day.
Brad Brock.
Brad Brock.
Nope, I blanked.
I don't. There's no
I was going
chance.
to throw out Brock.
There's no chance I know any other ones.
There were 4, you said?
There's 4 left. There were 7.
There's no chance.
And strictly bullpen guys.
Strictly bullpen guys.
Jim Johnson was gone.
Yeah, I mean, this is 2017. They weren't even any good.
Well,
They were good.
They were okay.
They were a game
I don't
out-
think it was Jesse Orozco.
Not
Don't
97.
think so.
They were a game out of the playoffs.
All right,
in
we
September.
got to skip ahead quickly. You got anything else? You got any other guesses?
I can't.
All right, just tell us who.
All
it
right,
is.
Michael Givens, Richard Blyer,
Michael Givens.
Donnie
God
Hart,
damn it.
Donnie Hart, and Miguel Castro.
All right, we could have remembered a few of those if we had really spent some time thinking about it. By the way, the guys we missed from the top 10, we missed Trey Lance. It's kind of stupid. Penny Sewell.
Trey Lance is acceptable because he hasn't even played.
I know he hasn't played. J.C. Horn went to Carolina, and Patrick Surtain went to Denver. Those are the guys that we missed. Yeah, those are the guys that we missed. All right. Sorry, Paul, we just run out of time. Tubular brought to you today by the Baltimore Police. Join a proud new generation of Baltimore Police. Make an active difference in your community. Start with competitive wages, excellent benefits on day one. Join for good, bpdrecruit.org. Just some highlights for the weekend. Of course, Orioles, Tigers, Masson 2 tonight at 7, Jordan Lyles and Eduardo Rodriguez. Tomorrow, Masson 2 at 4 for Bruce Zimmerman, the ace, and Michael Pineda. On Sunday, Masson 2 for Tyler Wells and Tariq Skubal, which is a real thing, at 1:30. Lacrosse, Maryland in the NCAA tournament on Sunday at noon against Vermont. The rest of it find at glennclarkradio.com. And I don't know, the basketball, the hockey, go there, find it all there. Anything that stands out non-sports-wise?
Selena Gomez is hosting Saturday Night Live tomorrow with Post Malone as the musical guest. It's a new season of The Kids in the Hall, season 1 for 2022 on Prime Video. And then Sunday there's a new HBO series called The Time Traveler's Wife. It's a drama series that premieres tomorrow. Sunday.
Oh, I think that's a big deal.
Is it?
I think it was a movie or something.
It was.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stranger Things is coming out as well.
What? This weekend?
No, it doesn't come out till the 27th.
Oh, God. Well, you got me all... Yeah, we're going to go
That's
watch
like
Stranger Things.
It's like 2 weeks away.
I know, still exciting things.
All right.
It's
all
her
right.
last day. She
All
has
right.
COVID in there.
All right.
27.
I want
Calm down, kids.
All right, a couple things. One, Stetka, thank you. You're a good sport.
Thank
at
you.
A Stetka.
At A Stetka.
Proctor, thank you. Every Wednesday at Ocean Pride, you can play trivia with John Proctor. You would have gotten schooled in palindromes by your boy this week. I killed it in the palindrome test. Thank you to John at the John Proctor. The two of you, thank you. Genuinely have brought joy to us every time you've been here for the last. Jordan's been here for. God, he feels like it's been a year. Jordan, let Jordan have that microphone for a second. And thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for every ounce of work that you put in to doing this. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for wanting to be a part of the team and for adding to what it is that we did. I genuinely am emotional about you guys not being around any longer. I have truly loved having you guys here with us.
Thank you. I'll be here.
Yeah, you'll be poking in.
I'll be
Crazy that you think I'm gone.
Oh yeah, Cass has said that she might just go ahead and she might do the Jordan thing and sign up for another season.
I'll be running the social and.
Yep, that's right. Jordan will still be doing
popping in
video.
From,
yep.
I'll just shoot you a text.
I like it.
I'll be local.
We do it in a TikTok. That's a good point. All right, on
Instagram jschwartzberg1 and Twitter schwartzbergjs.
For Instagram, Cassidy_Elizabeth22, and then Twitter, CassidyButler5.
All right, love you guys. Greatly,
Love you too, Glenn.
really,
And
really
Paul.
appreciate it.
Love you guys too.
Really appreciate everything.
Now go F yourselves.
Yeah, that's our guy.
and Kyle.
At Paul Valley III is how you follow him. At Glenn Clark Radio for Twitter and Instagram. And thanks also to Ryan at RexSpecs. Ryan is how you follow him. We're going to go play the Stetka Cup. We're going to go play some ping pong, have some pizza. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on Monday. I don't even know what I'm thanks to all the sponsors and partners. They know who they are. We love them.
Videos
and
tab
thanks to
for-
DL Hall. What?
You were getting to it.
DL Hall, thanks to him. Thanks to, whatever. We got the whole thing. Love you guys. See you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Go Birds. Duke sucks. Ohio State sucks too.